How does a guy who's known for dubious decisions, dubious stoppages, dubious scoring, how does a guy like that continue to get work as long as Howard Foster has been getting work? Lucius, what it do? My boy Parker got parked. Not really, but UK stoppages are UK stoppages. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. How does a guy like Howard Foster, with the reputation that he got, how does he continue to get work in spite of his reputation and how unpopular he's become? And it's really because it's because of the same reason Gloria Martinez Rizzo didn't actually get punished or suspended. If they wanted you out of boxing, you'd be out of boxing. If they wanted to do something about it, they do something about it. So when they don't, it's because they don't want to. It's because Howard Foster has his place. Gooch, what it do? It's like the performance enhancing drug thing, right? They talk about, why isn't testing more uniform? Why isn't there testing all the time? Brody, if the people in boxing wanted testing all the time, then there would be testing all the time. The truth is they don't really want it. So the same way they don't really want that is the same way they don't really want to get rid of the Howard Fosters of the world. The Howard Fosters of the world are the fall guys, looking out for the promoter's best interests. They'll make an unpopular call and they'll take heat for it for a few days. And the next weekend, people been done forgot about it and they're all revved up for the next fight. That's how Howard Foster could be around as long as he's been around, being as unpopular as he is. Give me a second, man. That's how you end up with a Howard Foster, Santiago, what it do? Yeah, I think that was an early stoppage because this is the thing. This how you kind of know. What Fabio Wardley did to Joseph Parker in the 11th, right? Parker did that to him numerous times. He backed him up numerous times into the ropes and was letting go of punches, especially in the mid rounds where some of the punches were actually getting in. Howard Foster at no point while Joseph has Fabio on the ropes pinned down and he's letting go of punches and some are actually getting in. At no point was Howard Foster about to stop the fight when that is going on. But as soon as Fabio has a glimpse of success, he's in a hurry to stop it. It's the same as the Daniel Dubois shit. Kevin Lorena dropped that man 3 times. Howard Foster gave him every consideration. The moment that Kevin Lorena, I don't think that was Howard Foster, was it? Was that him? I don't know if that was Howard Foster, but that fight is a good parallel for this one. That Kevin Lorena drops Daniel Dubois 3 times. The ref is not thinking about stopping the fight at all. He's giving Daniel every consideration. The moment that Kevin is in trouble, oh yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta stop this. This is too much. It's that shit. It's some bullshit. Like it was early as fuck. Like, yo, dog, Joseph is up on the cards. He's bobbing and weaving. Granted that he's not throwing, but he's not stationary. He's not just standing there getting hit. He's bobbing and weaving. He's covering up. Just, you got to keep it real. You was in a hurry to stop that fight. And, we all know why. You just got to take it for what it is that, hey, UK stoppage, bro. When in Rome. You know what I mean? Yeah, Parker slipped a lot of those punches. He weaved under a lot of those punches. He was bending at the waist. He had his hands up. And I'm telling you, go back and watch it. The same thing that Fabio did to Parker in the 11th, Parker did to Fabio numerous times. And Howard Foster wasn't about to stop it then. He had a completely different attitude then. Like, nah, we gonna let it go. We gonna let him fight. Nah, we gonna let. But when Parker's in a little bit of, when it looked like he not doing too good, oh yeah, I gotta stop this. This too much. He getting hit too much. Come on, that's not something that really needs to be overly analyzed and scrutinized, bro. That was home cooking. It's not a knock on Fabio, credit to Fabio, but it's Howard Foster, bro. You got that reputation for a reason, you know? Should have taken an 8 count. Being, I think they don't do 8 counts anymore, to be real. I haven't seen an 8 count in a long time, man. A standing 8? I don't think they do those anymore. Yeah, I paid for that motherfucker. I paid for that motherfucker. Anybody want to reimburse me? Shit. It was a whatever stoppage. To me, it looked like Parker's eyes rolled. Yeah, but it's the 11th, bro. Come on, I'm not what I see a lot of is there are people that have a rooting interest and they're trying to endorse it. Brody, it was an early stoppage. It was. That many people is not saying that for no reason. He's throwing a lot of punches, but a lot of them shits ain't getting in. If we could see that shit at home on the TV, Howard is standing right there. You could see them fucking punches is not getting in, bro. You standing right there. You know? Yeah, yo. Shout out to Lucius, bro. I bought that motherfucker. That undercard was trash, bro. That undercard was like, yo. Look, the fight was a good fight, but that should not have been a pay-per-view. I'm sorry. Did I enjoy the fight? Yeah, I enjoyed the main event, but the undercard was weak. That shit crazy, man. But that's Howard Foster. If you wondering how could a dude with a reputation like that keep getting work? How does he keep getting fights? And not just work as a referee, he also gets work as a judge. He scores fights. Shit is crazy, yo. You know, but what can you do? What's done is done. Like I said, they'll be mad at it for a couple of days, and then the following weekend they'll be all revved up for the next fight. Been done, forgot about it, you know. Parker, Wilder, Zhang, Bacoli. You know, it is what it is, you know. I don't even really get mad at it anymore. I'm like, nah, I mean, that's just the game, bro. That's the game. What can I do? That's the game. That's when in Rome, you know. Too bad for Parker, but I mean, you rolled the dice. You know, you rolled the dice. You put your interim on the line, and it is what it is. You know, undefeated. What it do?
Was good, bro.
How you feeling about that stoppage, man?
Um, I mean, shit. Was it a bad stoppage? Yes, it was a bad stoppage. It was a good fight.
Yeah,
Um, Usyk is next, I'm guessing.
yeah, and that's kind of a good thing. I look
Yeah.
at that as a good thing because I don't think we would be as excited if it were Parker Usyk. I think most of us would be like, well, you know, Usyk gonna win that. You know, he
Yeah.
gonna win that. Whereas with Wardley, because he got that motherfucking cannon, you never know. You never
Eh,
know.
I think Usyk's gonna outclass him easily. But I'm still gonna watch the fight, bro. Like I have to. Like it's a good fight.
No, listen, I still have Usyk winning the fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
But with a guy like Wardley, what's good about him is it's more spontaneous than Parker. If it were Parker, one problem that they might have is who's going to pay for it. Who's going to pay for it?
What
We
you
don't
mean?
know the Turkey. We don't know the Turkey to paid for that. We don't know that.
Mm.
Shit, I think Turkey mad at Parker because he fucked up the Joshua fight for Wilder. He fucked that up. I told you, look at what he did to Parker. He beats Wilder. The motherfucker put him in there with Zhang after that. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You put him in there with Zhang? You trying to get that man killed? He wasn't supposed to win that fight. So if Parker would have won, I don't know who would have paid for it. I guess it would have been on Frank because Frank is Parker's promoter. But Usyk versus Parker is not that big a fight. It's not that big a fight. That would have been a problem. Usyk
Yeah.
versus Wardley is bigger. It is bigger. UK, baby. Come on. Come on.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it. I mean, I understand I ain't paying for that shit, but I'm still gonna watch it.
Man, Frank is a bad motherfucker, man. He don't give a fuck. Pay-per-view motherfucker. What? That's basically his attitude. Pay-per-view motherfucker. What?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bigger fight if it's Wardley. You could definitely sell out the O2. Usyk has a lot of UK fans, and Wardley is getting a lot of UK fans. So the silver lining is it is a bigger fight, and even though you could have Usyk winning the fight, I'd still do. But it is more intriguing with Fabio. It is because it's like, yo, this dude got that motherfucking cannon, man. He got that. He's a tough motherfucker. You got to give him that. He is a tough motherfucker. Down on the cards and all that.
Yeah, honestly, I would have preferred Joseph just to close the circle. Like you ran through every heavyweight in this era, bro. Sometimes twice.
Yeah, but you know what's good too?
Uh,
Fabio's an unbeaten guy. Fabio is an unbeaten guy. And this is a guy that's probably going to be around for another 5 to 10 years. 5, 7, right?
yeah.
Because ain't nobody beat him. Because ain't nobody beat him yet. That's a good look. Ain't nobody beat you. I got you, my boy. I'll see you in April. I beat your ass. The motherfucker got a chin, man. The
Yeah, that's true.
motherfucker
That's
got a
true.
chin.
How do
We'll
you
see if
go ahead, bro?
when the X's and O's is that Fabio don't have good defense, man. To me, I see a piñata. I don't want to speak too soon, but yo lo que veo una piñata. He can't. I'm thinking about like, yo, what's this gonna look like? And it's like, Usyk won't be able to miss. He's got to be the shit with Fabio. His punch variety is very, very limited. It is. It's really the jab and the straight, and just different variations of the jab and the straight. Sometimes he hook with it. Sometimes it's a little curved. Sometimes it's straight. But that's what he got: the jab and the straight. What makes him dangerous is the speed. That he is quick for a heavyweight. He is fast. So Usyk gonna really have to stay off that line. And because Usyk is a southpaw, you already know what I'm gonna say. What's the southpaw killer?
Southpaw killer, what, straight right?
Yep. And what does Fabio have?
Straight right.
It's intriguing. It's intriguing. I'll
Damn.
fuck with it.
Yeah. What you think about Schofield getting hurt?
Man, nobody give a fuck about that. What was he about to do, bro? Fight JoJo Diaz?
Yeah.
Hey,
What was
Jules,
he about to do, bro? Go ahead, Goose.
I don't think Frank feeds Wardley to Usyk. I think he feeds him to a Talma.
Nah, no money.
You don't think so?
No money. No money in that. No money. No money in that. Not right now. Telma's not a draw yet. He's not. Usyk has fans to where if you put him in there with Fabio, you sell out the O2. And it's not just that. Frank is going to do what he's got to do to put his man in the best position to win. He's going to do what you know what that means. But Wardley losing don't mean shit. And that's what's good about the UK scene and what Frank got going on. Wardley could lose that fight. That don't mean nothing. Yo, Daniel just fucking lost to Usyk, bro. But when he come back, people gonna watch him. When he come back, yeah, they gonna watch. They gonna watch him.
Yeah.
It don't mean nothing if Wardley lose that fight. That don't mean nothing, bro.
Yeah, you're
Motherfucking
right.
Dave Allen's still out here headlining shows, bro. Dave Allen, bro, is still out here headlining shows and losing. And he already got another date for next year. Losing.
Man,
What's
Frank's a fucking scumbag, man. I'm
He is.
sorry.
Fuck, he is a scumbag. The
Yeah,
attitude of that motherfucker.
You get mad at it, but you respect it at the same time. Cause you know why? He don't care. That
Yeah.
motherfucker don't care. Like, so
He's a fucking
Fuck you.
gangster.
yeah. Motherfucker got punched by Mike Tyson, shot by Mickey Duff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker don't care, bro. Like,
Yeah,
bro, I got
he's a
I got
fucking
shot.
gangster.
You think I give a fuck if you mad at me? I got shot, homie. Like, I don't care.
Motherfucker got punched by Mike Tyson, and I'm supposed to care about how you feel, bro. Fuck
You know what I'm
you.
trying to tell you, bro. It was over a Rolex. If you catch a hot one from Mike, bro, after that, if you alive, it's a lot of things you're not gonna care about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking care if you mad. You know what? I'm gonna make that shit $160. Now what? Now what? You know what I'm saying?
That's the type of story you tell your grandkids. Like, yeah, I was a successful promoter, but fuck that. Check this out. I got punched by Mike Tyson in '93, bro.
Trying to tell you, bro, that motherfucker don't care.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
stupid. It's is it a stupid move? Yeah. Do I don't understand? I simply don't understand what is the benefit of doing that. Like just from a business perspective, I don't see the benefit. Americans are not gonna buy Italma versus White. They're not gonna buy Wortley versus Parker. You gotta know that. So what is the benefit in doing that? I don't get it. But except a big fuck you, like I don't care. I'm gonna do what I do because I'll be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Teofimo said he want to go to the Olympics, y'all.
Oh God.
Fucking dickhead, man. That dude is
anything to
just.
anything to duck Shakur.
He said he want to go to them 2028 Olympics.
This
Like,
motherfucker.
don't go over there and get embarrassed by a couple of 16-year-olds, man. Olympic boxing ain't regular boxing. It really ain't. That's why, even though they let a lot of pros go back and try, a lot of them motherfuckers didn't even qualify to compete in the game. Yeah, they didn't qualify. A lot of motherfuckers. But go ahead. Do you think? T.O. Fimo. Motherfucker's a clown, bro. Super clown. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what he talking about. Go back to the Olympics. Why? So you could fight 12-year-olds and shit? Fucking jackass. Motherfucker, you damn near 30. No professional that tried. So because I think they've been letting them do it since 2021. And no professional that tried to go back has so far has even meddled in any they ain't make it far enough to meddle. But you could try if you want to get embarrassed by a couple of kids. Because that's what's
Didn't
really in
even
the amateurs.
didn't
Not
even
even
Okay.
Pacquiao said he wanted to go back.
Yeah. I'm
not
so
even
sick of him.
Riggando.
I'm so sick of Pacquiao. Like,
Me
retire, old
too,
man.
bro.
Get the fuck out of here and retire, bro. What are you fucking doing, bro? You know, we got this
Look,
Ortiz and Lubin coming up. That's in 2 weeks. I think the only fight this weekend, because there's two fights this week, but not on the weekend. The girl shit is on Thursday. The Mayor Spencer. You can watch that free on the Top Rank Fast channel. Did you hear about that, Undefeated?
it's on
But
Tubi or some shit like that.
yeah, it's like Tubi, Roku, Physio, and Pluto, and it's free. You know the shit free. Watch shit free. That's gonna be on Thursday, and I think it's Buatsi Parker, Zach Parker, on Saturday. As far as nighttime, I don't know of any fights happening at night next Saturday. I don't know of any. You know, well,
You
that's what's
said
going on.
Boati and Parker's win
Saturday.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, American boxing is in the shitter. God damn.
It's in the shitter, bro. What can we do? You know, what can we do? Hopefully, Top Rank comes back strong with a hard dick. Fuck all these fighters out of their purses, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully they come back. And if they don't, we got Zuffa. Maybe Zuffa will deliver, you know?
Yeah.
I think
PBC.
nah, PBC ain't gonna do nothing, man. They not gonna do nothing.
Nah.
Ain't no money over there, bro. No money. You
And
know?
then Golden Boy, y'all. I don't really like Golden Boy. Like, nah.
It's that Golden Boy Golden Boy don't have enough for you to get excited about anything that they're doing. Like what you gonna get excited about?
Stay on code, Undefeated. Stay on
Oh
code.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Virgil by stoppage, bro. First round.
He better stop that motherfucker, man. He better stop that motherfucker, man.
He
If you gonna fight a dude like that, you better stop him.
he needs to, bro. Because even in the when they were interviewing what's his name, Eric Gomez or the Mako board
Uh-huh.
dude,
Uh-huh.
he literally said we've been eyeing Lubin for a while. So y'all know that how y'all know who Lubin is. Y'all know he's pretty much tailor made for Ortiz. You better get the stoppage.
Yeah.
You bet-
The shit is that he hasn't stopped no junior middleweights. He hasn't. He ain't stopped no junior, nobody, no real 154 that he fought. He stopped. And what's Lubin? He a real 154. He ain't been nowhere else. He might
especially
not. No, he might not stop him, man. He might
Uh,
not.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna struggle with Lubin, bro. I think they're walking into, they're trying to pick a cherry, and it's gonna fuck around and be a pepper. And they
Fuck
fucking like,
around.
you need a stoppage because you got Xander embarrassing your ass at 22 year old. You got fucking Boots. He's a champion already, right?
No, but he's close, man. All he got to do is fight that German.
The
That's
German.
all he got to do. Yeah, that's all he got to do. Because he got the interim already. The fucking German don't got nothing going on, and he ain't got no promoter. So that's an easy fight to make.
Shit.
Yeah,
Eddie,
what's
this
up? That was
is
Hey,
good.
what it do?
What's up?
Ain't shit, man. Oh,
this
fucking.
should be an alley oop for Eddie, bro. If you give fucking Jermel Charlo, bro, for Boots, I'm still gonna watch, but I'm like, bro, come on.
No, but I would watch that though. Like if he
Yeah, I
made it, I
would.
would watch it. But the shit is, if Mel don't get a tune up, then you know what that is, bro. That's a cash out. If he don't get a tune up, like you're not giving yourself no chance to win and fighting this motherfucker off for 2 years of inactivity. You know. So if
True.
it go down like that, yeah, you gonna lose, man. You gonna lose.
I like to see Thurman versus Mill. I could go for
I'm
that.
that would make sense just because. But Thurman, the
Age.
shit. You know what it is? Thurman is a low ass motherfucker, and that don't often get said. That Thurman is not built for junior middleweight. He's literally not. He's about 5'7.5", maybe 5'8". Not a big guy, not a burly guy, not big on power. You knocked out Brock Jarvis. Relax. You're not a big guy. You don't hit that hard neither. Against Mel, I still think Mel would knock him out. I still think just because Thurman shit is moving around and walking you into some shit. But if you try to do that with a tall guy, a guy that's taller than you, yeah, he gonna catch you, man. He gonna catch you. I don't even know if Thurman ever fights again. I don't care neither. Shout out to Oscar. Join the live. First thing I hear is hard dick. It be like that, bro. Come on. Shout out to motherfucking Luis Puente. Virgil Ortiz is like the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe next year. Undefeated ain't gonna like that.
See what I'm talking about? See?
Fucking with them boys, man.
Hey
Fucking
man,
with
I
them
was
boys.
born into this shit, bro. I have to go with them. Fuck.
Yo, I love that fucking shit so much. That white boy was so sad, bro. I was born into this,
I hate
but I
this
fucking
team.
hate the scene.
Fuck, man.
Oh, I felt that shit. Like, yo, I was born into
Fuck,
this, man.
man.
But I fucking hate this team, bro.
That's
I'm
like
a
me with
fucking.
that's me with the Raiders.
Oh shit,
I'm
that
a,
was
I'm a,
fucking gold.
I'm a Earl Spence fan by fucking default, bro. Like, what can I do?
You know that Eddie Hearn said that he's coming back in January. He said he heard that.
That's what's up.
I don't
To
believe
do
it though.
to do what?
I don't know, bro.
Who-
I
You got
don't.
some fights. You can fight Thurman, fight Mill.
No, it's never been about the options. It's never been about the options. It's not that Errol has a scarcity of options. It's that you gonna come back and fight after 2 years, right? 2 years of inactivity. To do what, Errol? To try to win a belt? You're not winning a belt from nobody at 154, bro. No one.
I think Errol
Nobody.
better than most of them guys at 154.
I don't
Get
know.
the fuck out
On
of
what
here.
premise, bro? What make him better?
And he beat Boots.
Shit, he
I'll
fought in
pick.
the welterweight division during that age. There was a lot of good talent there that he beat.
Man,
I
stop
think
it,
he
dog.
more
What you?
skilled
Oh
than
Come on.
my
somebody like
god,
Fabio.
bro.
I
Yo,
I
Bro,
bet
you're
you-
crazy.
KO,
I do miss these
Uh,
horrible takes, bro. Errol beats people at 154.
I bet you-
Okay.
I don't know why you don't think he wouldn't.
I bet you.
Nah, he won't. Cause I bet you. I bet he won't. And I'll bet that he'll probably fight motherfuckers from
Why the
47
dude,
at
why do you think
54.
you said
Because he's not that good, and nothing that he did says that he's that good.
Can I
You
tell you
show him
something?
who-
Unified
No,
champion.
hold on.
Errol Spence is bad, bro. You tweaking.
For unified for beating who? Ugas?
Ugas, Sean Porter.
Oh my
fucking
god. Oh Lord. He beat Sean?
Brook.
oh hey, don't forget he beat
Sean
Kill Broke
Porter
off a
nice.
knockout
Y'all
loss. So.
tweaking, man.
Call the
I
hall.
know the LDBC made like the PBC radioactive, but like the realistically, like
I'm not
PBC
thinking
welterweights
about.
was
I'm really
cold.
not thinking about them, dog. Like I'm not. The LDBC ain't even a thing as far as I know anymore. I'm thinking
Yeah, I
about
just know when they
Errol,
was out, people was just hating on the PBC
but
just
I'm not
because
hating
they
on
knew
Errol.
him.
I'm dead ass. You don't beat.
Dude,
He don't
Arrow
beat that.
nice as fuck, bro.
Yo,
Come on,
stop.
come
What are you
Bro,
on.
talking about, dog?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I
That's
seen
like
this
Disagree.
mother. I
Yo,
seen
that's like
this
saying
motherfucker.
because I got a hoop above my garage, I could play for the NBA. Like what, bro? Like what?
Bro,
He
I
Be
used
he
to.
nice.
really downplaying the talent
No,
that
wait,
was in the PBC
hold
that
on.
time.
I
Dude,
used to.
Madrimov did better than him, and Madrimov only had 11 fights, and
Madrimov is
he
an
gave
Eastern
Crawford.
European with a weird style nobody
Oh,
used to over here. Like
come
he
on.
really
Go
got
ahead,
beat for
go,
real.
go ahead, undefeated. Go ahead.
Man, I used to see this guy spar
You
on the
think you
daily,
think
bro.
Bud
He was not. He was not. He had no footwork. Head movement was not there, bro. All he did. He was a good. I want to say brawler. I don't know
he's a
how to
boxing
describe it.
puncher. He's a
About,
boxing
I,
puncher, apply
he didn't
pressure,
move.
he
He
was
didn't
boxing
move
with
like
guts.
no boxer.
I'll
Dude,
tell you
his
what.
best
I'll
weapon
tell
was
you.
his jab.
Look,
What do you mean?
that's what I was gonna say. That Errol had one thing that I think was good. That it was really one thing because on the inside, I don't actually think he was good. I really like you get hit too much on the inside.
Too
It
much.
looked good. It looked good, but the Sean
It
Porter
don't.
fight showed what I was thinking of. Like, yo, you get hit too much on the inside. Like you do, and that's not new neither. That's been the way that he is. But what I did like that he had was a good step jab. He actually had a pretty good step jab. That right before he about to go in and get it going, I like how he throws his jab. I did like that. But his feet, trash. Distance control, trash. You leaning over your lead foot, trash. Like, yeah, but like, man, listen, man. But go
You,
ahead, cause he
you,
beat Kel Brock and Lugas. He beat Lugas. This dude is nice,
Yeah,
bro.
he
He is
beat
a
Kell Brook, Ugas, Sean Porter,
you know what
Danny
I think.
Garcia. Man,
Benny
Errol Spence had a little
Garcia.
run, man.
Bro, no
He had
Hey
a
way.
run.
yo,
No way. No
hey
Y'all over
way.
yo,
there hating on
No
the big
way.
fish. Y'all gotta
Hey
give some
Jules,
hey
respect to
Oh
Errol
my
Spence, man.
yo.
god.
Y'all,
Oh my
y'all over there hating on
god,
the big fish.
That's why
bro.
now
Y'all
Fig
the
gonna do the
big
cognitive
filleters.
dissonance. He
Oh
doing the
shit.
cognitive. I'm with the
God
shit
damn.
tonight, man. I'm with the shit tonight because you know what I'm saying? Boxing dry, so let me shit on Arrow for 2 hours, bro. You are
hey Jules,
Dude,
bugging.
Errol Spence was a
Jules, you know what I
motherfucking
think?
dog, bro.
I think his fights get, his comeback keeps getting pushed out because he keeps falling off the wagon.
I mean, he living life. Like the real shit is that Eddie said he heard that. But if you look at Errol's own social media, he growing his dreadlocks out. He with the missus on holiday. Does that give you the impression that he about to come back?
That dog is not hungry no more.
Yeah.
If he can afford to stay retired, stay retired. Fuck.
He
Yeah,
working on
The
his
bro.
fuck you
mental.
gonna come
That
back
was a
for?
pretty bad loss.
He been working on it for 2 years, bro.
2.5 years, bro.
How long did it
Damn.
take AJ to start punching with a conviction with like
Year and a
any type of
half.
confidence?
Yeah, but the shit is that
What he got
AJ
with
was
Derrick James is
fighting.
when I saw the
AJ
change.
was fighting while he was working through it, though. It's not like he was off in fucking Maui for 2 years. We ain't
And this
seen it.
and this
All
mother
we get from
But
Arrow is postcards, bro. We get
yeah,
postcards,
and
bro.
this motherfucker ain't even got a trainer.
He still don't.
yeah, that
He
too.
still don't. Shout out to
I think he better than
Santiago.
Fedora.
Well, Santiago said we got an Arrow fangirl. Look, now the thing is that Sebastian is big enough. He don't need to be better than Arrow. He don't need to be. He bigger than him. He'll hit that motherfucker 2 times, and he'll be back in Dallas, bro, on the couch.
Sitting
Bing,
next to
bing,
me and shit. Fuck.
bing, bing.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, he got beat by Crawford, but Crawford the goat. You know what I mean? Like we don't
I
hold
mean,
that against Earl that she got beat by
look. I
Crawford.
get that you gotta be. I get that you gotta be loyal and shit like that, but I don't. And yeah, Errol is
No, it's
washed.
not a loyalty thing. I really like
No,
Earl.
no,
He's
it's
a good
okay. It's
fighter.
okay. Errol was a good guy. Like he seemed like a good guy to have a beer with. He's a good guy. He seems like a cool cat.
Hey,
But
A good guy to roll a Ferrari with.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Really skilled
yeah.
boxer.
Man down.
Now I don't know about
He's
skill. I don't
he's
know about
he's
all that.
he's
I ain't
definitely a
saying he
good guy.
perfect. I ain't saying he
He's
perfect, but he's very
The shit
skilled.
is that yes, his success is predicated on the success of the PBC biosphere. I ain't going to trust you just because you beating up on PBC guys. Everybody beat them
Why?
up because everybody beat
The
them up.
top PBC guys was
The
good, especially
top
during that
Oh
okay.
PB.
time.
God,
Especially during that
Name
time, he had
Jesus
Keith Thurman
Christ!
name
over
the
there,
type
Eddie Garcia
name.
over there,
Oh my
and Sean
god.
Yo,
Porter over there. Who
yo, I
passed over
love
there?
it.
Yo.
Shout out to motherfucker
Who has
Santiago.
beat the fuck out of Pacquiao, dog?
Dude been out for two. You mean Pacquiao that hadn't fought in 2 years and was
Yeah,
in his
the champion
40s?
Pacquiao, that was the oldest champion.
He
Yo,
wasn't a
did
Beat his ass.
champion when they fought. They gave the belt to Ugas because Pacquiao
Bro,
was out too long.
hey,
He
nobody.
wasn't
It's
a
nobody
champion
fault.
when they
COVID
fought.
happened. We can't control that COVID happened. That ain't
did
nobody
you
fault.
say Danny was a top PBC fighter who lost to
Hmm.
Mauricio Herrera, bro? And they robbed his ass?
I mean,
Yeah, come on.
that's
Nah, bro.
people's
Stop.
opinion. You know what I mean?
Stop with the grade,
Danny
bro.
Garcia was unified
Yo.
champion. Like,
Hey,
You
Fig,
know
you're
what
how
trolling,
many
right?
PBC is?
guys?
I'm gonna
How
no.
many
Let me
guys go
tell you.
unified?
Listen, let me tell you what PBC is. You know, you go to Walmart, you get the Sabre or the ballpark franks, right? That's regular shit. When you go to Aldi, they got the dollar shit. I don't even know the brand. That's PBC. That's PBC.
No,
That's that shit.
PBC is a Great
I
Value
think at
from
certain
Walmart.
classes, I think they
You know,
control certain
them
classes had the
hot
best
dogs,
fighters.
them hot dogs is like they took a bunch of bologna, rolled it up into a ball, and then thin the shit out like
Who did top rank have at welterweight during that time? Fucking Kavaliauskas
Crawford, the goat.
and Crawford. Right.
Crawford
Outside
the
the
goat,
goat.
and also you called him the goat. You did that, and all I'm saying is, you know who groomed that fighter and invested in that fighter and developed that fighter and put him in them fights that developed him into the goat, better than all the PBC fighters that have ever lived. Was
I
Top Rank.
mean, are we gonna put that on top rank, or are we gonna put that on Crawford being a great
No,
fighter
we
in his
gonna put that
time?
on
I
Top
mean,
Rank. No, we gonna put
we
that.
heard Tim
No,
Bradley
you know
say
why?
before he even.
You know why we gonna put that on Top Rank? Because you talking about PBC fighters as if, okay, the fighters is a brand. That's what you're doing. You using the fighters as a brand.
I'm
Well,
saying the two PBC
if
fighters
they a
over there
brand for
at the time.
PBC, how is he not a brand for Top Rank? Most of his fights, you know what's weird? Crawford has more fights as a Top Rank fighter than any of them have as PBC fighters, because for large chunks of their career, they were Golden Boy fighters. That's why they suck. They were
That's what
Golden
I'm
Boy
saying.
fighters.
Like they
Can I
Golden
say
Boy
something real
fighters.
quick?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, PBC did all those fighters a disservice because he gave them all fucking tune-up fights. So in their when they were in their development stages, they didn't feed them fighters that would help them get better. They kept feeding them tomato cans, and that's why they never developed into what they wanted them to be. They protected them.
No,
I mean, all them guys
let
was
me lay in the
fighting each
plane.
other.
No, let me lay in the plane. Let me lay in the
That's
plane
crazy.
because Fig don't want to understand this. That PBC is not real boxing.
Yep.
That's why they
What
all end up
welterweight?
like that.
What did
That's
the
not real
what
boxing.
welterweights that they
You
have?
had
Top rank have?
just because you have a bunch of welterweights. Remember, one of your stars, right? Danny Garcia. He lost in Puerto Rico to Mauricio Herrera. Everybody knows, because that's how shitty your fighters are. That's how shitty. Sean Porter was up before Errol laid a glove on Sean Porter, and I actually like Sean Porter. He's one of the few PBC fighters that I would vouch for. But Sean Porter already got beat by a Brit and Kell Brook before Errol laid a glove on him.
What does that mean?
No, that means that Kell Brook is Special K. The only way a loser, listen, help me out. The only way a fucking loser and a booze hound like Errol could beat a hero and a legend like Kell Brook is if Gennady beat him first. Yeah, then you could beat him, Errol. Before that, you wasn't gonna win that fight. You drink too much.
Bullshit.
You don't hit hard enough, bro. You couldn't knock out Mikey Gersha. He couldn't knock out Mike. He couldn't knock out Mikey Gersha.
Yep.
Mikey, what?
Mikey's a midget. Mikey is a midget. Mikey
is a good fighter though. Like,
come on
with
it.
Mikey a bum. Like,
you know, Errol feather fisted, bro. How you laying 362 punches?
That was like a 12.
You landed 362 punches on a lightweight and didn't even hurt his feelings, bro.
And not only that, as small as Mikey was, you know, obviously he was wrong, but he saw something in Errol that he thought he could exploit. That's
Obviously,
A
bad.
check.
he got wash.
He saw a check.
That's what he's called.
He saw a check.
He saw that it wasn't that Spence wasn't that good. I'm sorry. I
Spencer,
never
no,
thought he
no,
was
Spence
that
was
good.
no.
good,
Listen,
man.
shout
Y'all
out to
really
Luis
downplaying his
Puente.
talent.
Why Fig trying to sound sexy when he describing Errol? Yo, man, yo, man.
Yo man,
You
Aerosexual.
think I sound sexy, huh?
he's a big fish, bro. You
It's
know,
the big fish. It's the big
he's a big
fillet. You know what I'm
Shout
fish,
out to
saying?
my
bro.
man Fig. He got the Barry White on when we talk about Errol. Big
You
fish,
will
baby.
never find pom, pom,
Another
pom,
love
pom,
like mine.
The
Someone
hairline.
who
someone
cares.
to
That's
love
not.
you.
That's not Barry. That's
That's
ain't
Lou
that.
Rawls.
That's
Lou
Lou
Rawls.
Rawls.
I thought that was
Is it?
Shaft. That ain't
Oh
Love
Shaft.
like
shit.
mine. Someone who cares about you. That's that shit, man. That's no fucking Lou Rawls, man.
But this is
But
what I'm
okay,
saying.
let's
All right,
look.
what else always did Top Rank have? Like
Okay,
I
hold on.
They
understand
had
Top Rank
no
has
wait
the
wait wait
most
wait
and the
wait. Let me
best
can
lightweights,
you
like probably
wait wait wait
122
wait wait
core.
wait. Here's an example. All right, so upon the inception of the PBC, right? Because PBC hasn't actually been around all that long. They had a lot of welterweights PBC. So we're talking about in the span of the last decade. That's how long
10
they've been
years.
around,
Yeah.
roughly. About 10 years. That's how long they've been around. So in that time, what did Top Rank have? They had Manny Pacquiao, who went over there. After he leaves Top Rank, what did they have? They had Manny Pacquiao. We know that they developed him. And Manny Pacquiao in his early 40s goes over there, beats Broner, and beats Thurman. Manny Pacquiao. And y'all can't get him, and y'all can't beat this old fuck. Jeff Horn handled his ass okay. Jeff Horn didn't have to go through all that with
They
Manny.
robbed Jeff. They robbed Pacquiao on that
Yeah,
fight.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
A
Sound
lot of
good.
people say that.
Sound
Like you
good.
saying, a lot of people
let's
Yeah, that
say
sound good.
Danny
let's
Garcia
talk.
got
Hey,
his
hold on, hold
gift.
on,
Hold,
hold on.
hold
Give
on.
me.
Let's
Come on.
hold on real quick. Let's talk about Top Rank.
I thought Keith Thurman beat him.
Abdullah, Shakur, Marquez, Barrera, all these motherfuckers. Come on, that's an assembly line.
Mayweather.
We talking about
Kodo.
at the
It is
time
it
while
is
the
an
PBC was
assembly
really
Nah,
line of
nah,
operating.
nah,
Come
nah.
on, man.
champions.
Come
I'ma
on, man.
just say that PBC is pretending to be top rank. Like, yeah, y'all put top rank on Halloween. That's
Damn. Damn.
A very timely joke.
because y'all not for real. See, check me out. A lot of the fighters that you got, they were half baked, meaning that a lot of the vetting and grooming process was already handled by Golden Boy.
Yep.
When those fighters got over there, they already had a substantial amount of fights. The Charlo, Spence, Porter, they already had a substantial amount of fights from the investment that Golden Boy made. What I'm communicating is that the PBC does not know how to groom a fighter because technically y'all didn't groom nobody. By the time you get Thurman and all them guys, yeah, they've been groomed already, dog. All the real work been done. So when it's time for y'all to come out with a new, when it's time to come out with the new wave, the new assembly line of PBC legends, where are they? Where are they?
They
I mean,
tried to
everybody know what
build.
PBC at right now. But I'm
They
saying
tried to.
during
They
that
tried to
time,
build brands
they could
and
have
failed
had developed
miserably.
Because those are not boxing people over there. Except maybe you could say that Tom Brown is, right. You could say that Tom Brown is.
Allegedly.
You could say that Samson Luke, because Samson Lukowicz is a legitimate boxing guy in the sense that boxing is his racket. That's been his racket. That's his racket. But a lot of the other cats, especially Al, you're not a boxing guy. You literally not.
You a
Not a
Oh yeah,
boxing
music
guy.
they're boxing guys,
Music
but they're
guy.
not great boxing guys.
Hey, question, right? Let's go back to the beginning. You are Earl's manager. What do you do with Earl moving forward?
If I'm all right, I'm doing this. I'm gonna say this because I actually like Errol as a person. I respect him as a person, believe it or not. He showed that he is a man by taking
Yep.
his beating like a man, and I
Yep.
respect that about him. He didn't have to do that. He
Go
could have went out.
Cowboys.
He could have went out sad like a bitch. But I got respect for Errol when I'm not trolling. What I would say to Errol, if we really gonna rehabilitate you, I got a fight for you, Errol. I have a fight for you, and it's a big fight. It's a big one. So what we're gonna do for you, Errol, whether you like it or not, I'm gonna put you in 2 tune-up fights over the next year, and I want you to fight Conor Benn in a transatlantic super fight. We got to rehabilitate you though. You haven't fought in a long time. Everybody knows that win or lose, Kind of been not staying at fucking 160. You crazy? They'll beat the shit out his little ass up there, bro. You see what I mean?
And
He's
they were
gonna go
talking
to
shit.
He's gonna go to 54. Errol, you can't make 147 anymore, but you're not big enough for 160, so you'd come back at 154. If it's me and I'm Errol's manager and I'm trying to put him in a big fight for big money, yo, look, we can't be worrying about titles right now. We cannot be worrying about that. Y'all don't need you fighting that fucking Russian. I don't need you fighting that Goodfoot Puerto Rock. I don't need you fighting that crazy German and all his volume. We're gonna get you some guys. We're gonna get you some guys. You're gonna fuck up some guys. We're gonna put you in 2 tune-up fights. And we're gonna cap off this 3-fight deal with a transatlantic super fight pay-per-view between you and Conor Ben. And we're gonna do it in the UK. The Americans will still be able to see it in the afternoon, and they will buy it because it's you, and the Brits will buy it because it's him. And we will do great business. If I'm Errol's manager, I take him to Eddie. I don't know why they haven't already. The only reason I can think of that you have not devised a real plan to come back is, guess why? You don't want to. You went to fucking Japan. Now you're in the fucking Caymans. You don't want to fight. You don't have a trainer yet. You don't want to fight. And I don't blame you. Bud fucked you up really bad. You know? So
Shit,
I
but
got-
embarrassed his
I
ass.
would say Tim Zoo. I don't think him Tim.
But
Zoo.
yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
not
say
that's not bigger than you could
I
do
was-
that though. Real
He-
shit. That's not a bad shout.
I was
They're
gonna
gonna
say it's a give him a 3-fight deal. First, you're fighting that what's that Woo guy? The one that's always going Woo?
Blair
You
Clark.
talking about Claire Bobs?
Yeah,
like
that's
give him-
Bobs.
That's
But,
Joe
yeah, for-
Sapa's brother.
That's a,
for
Conor
the
Ben.
first
The guy that
tune
only
up.
says woo.
Yeah,
Y'all
for the
just let me
first
defeat the finish, man.
for the first tune up, you fighting that motherfucker. Secondly, you're fighting Tim Zoo. I don't know if you get
No.
past Tim Zoo, but one of y'all gotta lose. Third fight,
Now,
either
see,
you
Eddie,
fight.
hold on. I got you right now. Check me out. All right, Eddie. I know you watch this show because you say too much shit that sounds like the shit I said. So here's what we do, Ed. It's a dude named Saddam Ali, right? He was big in the New York amateur scene. He just
Oh, man.
came back. Well, here's how we bring back the big fish. Errol, we taking you back to the Barclays. That's what we gonna do. And we gonna have you fight a New York native and Saddam Ali. Brody, if you don't beat Saddam Ali, you don't need to be boxing no more.
The
For
guy
real.
who beat
You-
Cotto, huh?
Yes, I'm saying
that was-
if you beat Saddam Hussein Ali, then we upgrade you to Claire Bobs. All right, now it's time for Flair to Blair. I don't really trust that dude because he retarded. So if nothing else, he got that retarded strength. I don't really trust that dude. Like, yo, he is fucking retarded.
Jules,
But
take it easy on your Capricorn brother, man. Come on.
Here. Ha. Go sit in the fucking corner now. You see what you did? See what you did? Ha.
Hey yo,
See the bullshit?
it's either
Hey,
at the
Hey,
At
he
the end of
showed
the-
you his kitty. Come on.
at the end of the day, it's either gonna be Connor in the UK or a big fight with Virgil. But we gotta cash you out.
Forget about Virgil. Forget
He's
about
not-
Virgil. Fig, whoever said Zoo, I fuck with that. See, here's what we gonna do for you, Errol. There's a lot of people out there. They would love to have an American scalp, especially a big one on their resume. You only have one loss, and it's negligible because you lost one of the best, not just one of the best fighters on the planet, one of the best fighters in the history of boxing. So it's negligible that you lost to Crawford the way you did. I like that. I like a world tour for Errol Spence Jr. where he fights Tim Zoo. Yeah, that's a good fight. Now here's the shit. Tim hit hard. He do hit hard. If he hit your snaggle too fast, your whole veneer system, that whole aqueduct, it's gonna come. Shit
Damn.
might come out.
Fuck.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's cold, man.
But it's true though. But it's true though. But
Deep in the
yeah,
third row.
because Tim might be damaged and you might be damaged. I like that fight. That at this point, Errol, we got to be real. Going after a belt is too risque, but that don't mean that we can't put you in some significant and meaningful fights that would get attention. Because I do promise you, for what it's worth, if motherfuckers heard Spence versus Zoo tomorrow, they would get excited over that. Like, no, they would legitimately get excited over that. And kind of been. And these are realistic, doable fights for a lot of money that would satisfy what both people want. Because ain't nobody looking at Errol right now like, yeah, that's high risk. Nah, nobody believe that shit. They think your ass is a pinata. So they'll do it. They'll be like, yeah, I'll fight Errol. And you'll fight them. Because a lot of these guys, they didn't get as far as you got. So all of this is contingent upon Errol wanting to fight, though. And I'm sorry to say that after 2 years away from the sport, you're not going to convince me that you hungry right now. He's hungry to fight? Nah.
He can't beat those guys, Jules. He won't.
You don't think he beats Tim Kazoo?
No, he don't beat Ben neither.
I don't think he beats Ben.
You hear this guy? You hear this guy? Yo, look, man. Like I said, Errol is garbage, bro. I'm sorry.
Tweaking, man.
I'm tweaking. Yo, all you did was musical chairs. All you did was musical chairs. Errol wasn't ever like that. The best guy you fought, right? Somebody else beat his ass for you. Best guy, the best fighter that Errol Spence Jr. ever fought, beat, was Kell Brock. Everybody else after that is a step backwards. How I know? Brook beat Porter. Porter beat Ugas. Right? That's the guys you won a title from. So that means from the time you fought Brook till now, you've been moving backwards. You've been fighting worse and worse fighters. Brook is the best guy he beat because Brook beat Porter. Oh, okay. Oh, so
what you say?
Because like Book beat Porter, but that was a majority of the decision. You could have easily scored that fight for Porter. Ugas Porter. I thought Ugas.
I didn't easily. Well, the judges didn't easily score that fight for Porter, and didn't Brook have to come to America?
What you mean?
Didn't Brook have to come to America for that?
Yeah.
Didn't he? So, but and they didn't easily. And is that how that normally goes? That the English guy comes over here and wins a decision?
Shit, the judging is fair. Yeah, shit.
I'm just being real, man. You got to stop like listen, fight, Fig. I've always
all
listen.
Those fights was close fights.
I consider you like a cousin. That always has the good weed. I've always believed in you, but you got to stop bigging up these trash fighters, bro. Like this is really becoming a fucking problem, bro. Like you got to stop bigging up these trash ass fighters, bro.
Y'all hating.
I'm hating. How am I hating? Like I'm not hating.
BBC hatred right there. You gotta rid yourself of that Al Heyman hatred.
Oh,
not Al Heyman, bro. The dude, you lost one fight and that's it. That's how I know Errol trash. You lost one fight, homie. Joseph Parker done lost 4 fights.
I mean, he like George Foreman lost, came back 10 years
I'm not
later.
done.
Like,
I'm still a good fighter. I'm gonna go to New Zealand. I'm gonna eat a fish and I'm gonna come back. I'm Joe Parker. He's still out here. He doing it. He no boxing Parker out here. Fucking Daniel Dubois. He fucking loses to Joe Joyce. He fucking loses to fucking Usyk. Comes back, loses to Usyk. He's still out here calling out a Guy Caballero. Yo ass lost one fight 2 years ago, and I'm not going in the pool again. No, that's it for me.
I mean, he was
that's
out
it for me. I'm out of here.
Taking eyes, and I heard he had broken ribs when he went to the Crawford fight. Went into today with broken ribs. Got beat the fuck up.
Did he have jock itch too? He had jock itch, right? He had jock itch. He had athlete's foot. He had athlete's foot.
What a broken
Arrow did everything he promised to do.
He had an ear infection.
He
had an ear infection. He had a sinus infection. He had bronchitis 4 weeks before the fight. He had an asthma attack.
He's not like
no, he had an
his dog died.
No, I'm saying he's not. Earl's not like that, bro. Relax.
He can't find a remote. He couldn't find a remote for like 3 weeks.
Sean Porter, a good ass fighter.
No, they not,
a good
bro.
ass fighter.
Nah, homie.
Hey,
no.
I got a question.
Man, Kell Brook beat Usyk in the
what?
Sean Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs, bro. Like you
won't beat him now.
Like
What's Sean Porter's best win? What's his best win? Broner?
Where he's Broner. He got Malinaji, Broner, Danny Garcia.
Oh fuck! These are the same
Even
guys.
his
What
losses,
the
even all his
fuck?
You don't
losses
see how
was like split
do you see
decisions.
how whack that shit is? That all y'all did was do a thing where y'all beat each other, and it's like
Yep.
if y'all go to the
They
next
all fought each
neighborhood,
other. What you
if they
mean?
go to the next neighborhood, and all of y'all get y'all lunch money and your sneakers and
So what
coats
you
took.
want him to do? Beat up
Yo, I'll
Kavalaskis?
tell you what. I give you a hot
Then
take. I give you a hot take.
Shanny Virgil beat that
This
dude.
real
but
shit.
He a
This
Golden
is
Boy fighter.
no
though.
wait.
Like, so
I
it
didn't.
don't
I
matter,
ain't on that
'cause they
train.
Golden
So
Boy
you
fighters.
singing to the wrong guy. Virgil might as well be a PBC guy because that's where all the
Exactly.
PBC came from. Check me
Exactly.
out.
And they beat Kavalaskis.
Mean Machine beats the whole PBC roster. Mean Machine.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Virgil beat that
Yeah.
dude. And Virgil was
You know how I
dropping
know?
like,
You know how I
fuck outta
know? You know how I know? Danny
You
needed a
don't know.
gift. Danny needed a gift over Mauricio Herrera.
In his hometown. Well,
That's how
sort
people
of.
feel.
Thurman fought a faded Riverside Rocky and almost got sent to the room upstairs. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Old Riverside Rocky. And he was
Oh,
about to get his TV turned off. Sean, look, I respect the hell out of Sean, but you lose to every solid fighter you fight, and that's for real. Any
split
solid fighter
decision.
you fight,
Like,
you
come
lose.
Like,
You know what I'm
can
saying?
argue all them fights for Sean Porter. The Spence fight, you can argue
Yeah,
Sean Porter.
Yeah,
Those are close competitive fights. He's
that's
never been
fucking
outclassed.
that's
never been-
listen, that's fucking great, bro. I'm happy for him that he had all them close fights. That's good for him, bro. You know
Los
what I'm saying?
Shit,
Los
that just show
llameritos,
the skill level. That just show the skill level is like
Yeah, the skills of smothering your punches, overshooting the distance. I dig it.
fighting
The
people
skills,
who stronger
bro.
than you, that hit harder than
That's-
you, to smother they punches. Yeah, smart.
You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Hey,
man,
Jules, I
man.
got a question. What PBC fighters are worthy of the Hall of Fame? Not who will get in, but who are worthy.
I don't think any of them are. None of them.
I kept trying to think of that today. Like
The only one that has an argument, right? It's an argument, but I would not vote him in because you didn't win none of them is the problem. Wilder offered 10 defenses and the trilogy with Fury, but the reason I would not vote you in, you didn't win a single fight in that fucking trilogy. Not even one.
Yep.
And that's you at your biggest, at the peak of your powers and the peak of your popularity. The best you could do is get your ass beat 2 times.
Damn.
Hall of Fame.
Wow.
I can't think of a PBC guy that belongs in the
I
Hall.
would
Like,
put Porter. If I could vote, I would put Porter in there because all his
bro,
fights
listen,
was
look,
classics.
if I could
All his
vote
fights was
somebody into the Hall of
fantastic.
Fame, I would vote Sidney Sweeney's titties into the Hall of Fame if I could.
Yeah.
Right? It woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know.
You
But I don't
messed
see
up, Pig.
the real heroes of boxing, like the real motherfuckers, the real champions, the real legends. They don't fight for the PBC, man. Who gonna get in there? Jamel Charlo?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You know
He
what?
went
Maybe
undisputed.
he might, because he did go undisputed. He did do that. You know?
Wasn't he the first on the? No, he wasn't the first in that division, right?
No, I think he was the first in the 4-belt era to become undisputed at junior middle in the 4-belt era, I believe.
Yeah.
I know that yeah, he was the first to do that in the 4-belt era. But I don't know that there has ever been. I don't know that there's ever been an undisputed junior middleweight champion because junior middle has always been a pit stop for welterweights. That's what it's a pit stop.
Top ranked fighters were at 154 at that time. They had
At 154. No, they didn't. That was a
Teixeira,
trash
right?
division for PBC fighters. That was a trash division. That's why they had so many fighters there. Whenever there's a top ranked fighter in one of their divisions, it's a wrap. It's an established track record. Like it is. Like
Yeah.
Adonis Stevenson ruled for ages until he ran into a top ranked fighter.
Almost killed him.
Almost killed him. Right? Marcus
Yeah.
Brown. Oh yeah, he at the PBC. He winning fights, getting decisions until he ran into a top ranked fighter. This is real rap. This is how it go. PBC fighters is not good, Fig. They just not good, bro. That is a defective brand. And I'm gonna
Why
smoke
did
this
Keyshawn
bogey.
Davis, Doug De Los Santos?
I mean, I don't know. De Los Santos, like, bro, I'm Dominican and I don't even fuck about De Los Santos. You gonna miss me with that one. I'll be
I'm
right
saying,
back.
did he not duck this man clearly? No, that's PBC. No man.
Country, why you so late?
Was making dinner, and I had a phone call.
Oh,
Oh shit! You got the
can't
other
believe I
cat?
beat you.
Hey, country.
Hey,
You
what
got
up?
the other?
Go ahead.
Hey, country.
What?
You got your other kitten?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Yep.
And then you got 2 of them now.
Yep. Double trouble.
Double of trouble. Oh shit!
They're great cats, but man, they get into shit sometimes. It was funny because I locked them up and put them in kitty jail for a minute there because they were going too crazy.
At that
And then
age, all they know is play. At this age, all they're gonna do is play all day.
Oh yeah, that's what they were doing, but they were getting into too much. So I put them in the room and just shut the door. I come back later, and then they're just sitting there curled up on the bed, all calm, and just looking at me like they're guilty. And I'm just like, well, you shouldn't have fucked up. You know?
Hey, real quick, Bloom lately. Jermel did not win that first fight for Undisputed. He got a gift. He won the second fight.
With Castano?
I don't think he won that, right? Wasn't it a draw?
It was a
No,
draw.
he got the decision, but he didn't deserve it. The second fight, he whooped the shit out of him, but
the first one was a draw.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was a draw, but Jermel did not win that fight.
I mean, it was a draw. He didn't win.
No, but Castaño won that fucking fight.
They made it a draw.
Yeah, they made it a draw. It was a PBC special.
Yeah. That was like the highlight of the PBC career was the Charlo series on his getting Undisputed.
Vernon Forrest was never a PBC fighter. Vernon Forrest passed away before PBC was ever invented. JL.
Right.
I like Vernon Forrest.
You know what? Vernon Forrest not you know what? He was a great fucking guy outside of boxing. I mean, he did a lot for special needs people. You know, I was sad to read when he passed away, but that was a great fucking dude.
Yeah, I liked him. I like the style in the ring too. Great right hand.
He whooped the shit out of Mosley, and that was sad.
Why? He exposed.
I loved Sugar Shane.
Yeah, you see, Schofield pulled out his JoJo Diaz fight again because of it.
His vaginosis started acting up.
Here we go, them guys again. People are so tired of them. They pulling out shit.
I think they said it was a torn ligament too on his wrist.
Yeah, he had a damn little sprint on his wrist. He's gonna be back in the gym. He's gonna be back in the gym Wednesday.
He pulled a vulva muscle.
Well, somebody in the comments said, "I'm surprised he got a kid. He pulls out so fucking much."
Shit.
That's hilarious.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit anyways. I'm happy that shit not happening.
Yeah, because I guess it must have came down off that coke and probably said, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Yeah. Oscar, what the fuck are you doing, Oscar? Like you a piece of shit. That's what you are.
Right? It's like
stay on code.
Oh yeah, you know what? He's out there promoting. No, did y'all see that latest video he posted? And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like
he's fucking embarrassment, man.
Like he's definitely on coke, but it's like, bro, chill. Like chill.
It's so sad to see, man, because I was a big De La Hoya fan, and then just see him make a jackass of himself. Fuck, man. You can't defend that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's a message to all the kids, man. Anything you do when you on drugs is gonna turn into shit, just like his league.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. And what do we got? What
Who
do we
you
got
want to see
next week?
Kid Schofield fight against?
What do we got next weekend, y'all?
Next weekend. Do you know country?
Off the top of my head, no. Hold on, let me check.
We got something on the 27th on Pro Box. That's on a Friday.
No, 27th is tomorrow, isn't it?
Nah.
Yeah, 27 tomorrow, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, tomorrow. What the fuck?
Yeah, PBC's not a good brand, Fig. I was
Tomorrow-
thinking
Gotta
about that.
stop hating on the people.
Jules, what do we got
I was
coming up,
think-
man?
Tomorrow
We got
We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
we
hating.
got Buatsi Parker on we got on Thursday we got the top ranked fast joint with Michaela and Mary Spencer. That's Thursday. On Saturday in the afternoon we got Buatsi Parker, Zach Parker. I don't know if anything is happening at night.
What the hell
Somebody
is
got
that?
NASCAR, bro.
God damn, who's Toretto? Fuck.
Sorry about that. I'm outside. Some asshole.
You know, but I can't help that the PBC is an inferior brand of boxing. How am I supposed to describe that shit? Fuck, I'm supposed to say. What can I say?
During that
What can I
time,
do
mean,
about
you can
that?
say that, but like during that time, they had the best welterweights and super.
No, they had the welterweights.
47 to 1,
They had no.
64
See,
division.
see, you lying
That
to
was the
yourself.
best.
They had
the best.
welterweights, but we know who the best welterweight was. It was
I
Crawford.
mean, it was Crawford. Yeah, him. By
Yeah,
himself.
him. He
They
was.
had
So they
Crawford.
didn't have the best
When
welterweights.
Crawford
They
was
had.
at top rank,
They
he was
had
fighting fucking
welterweights
Kell
like.
Brook and
They had
Amir Khan and
welterweights
shit.
like just like every bitch has an ass, but every ass ain't
fucking
nice.
Benavidez and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Benavidez.
Hey, yo, Jules.
Fuck, that's who Crawford was fighting. Benavidez, Mean Machine, and Amir Khan.
Yo, the
Like,
wild
fuck.
shit is Jose Benavidez gave Danny Garcia fits, bro. How did Jose do that?
But who
Jose
won?
gave him fits.
Did top
Hey,
rank Benavidez win?
Nah, I
Or
mean,
did the weak
he
140
didn't.
pound Danny Garcia win? Like,
Nah, week 140 Danny won because that's what you got. That's the type of shit he got. That's the type of shit that PBC guys got to do. I'm not gonna fight Crawford. I'm gonna fight the dude that Crawford beat. I'm gonna duck Crawford, but I'm gonna fight the dude that he beat. That's PBC. That's the PBC way. That's
right,
PBC
they
flow.
had the best. I mean, Crawford didn't. They didn't. Top rank didn't have the best welterweights.
Yo, that
They
shit
had
is crazy.
Crawford,
No,
who
they
was the
did. They
best,
had
but that
Crawford. They
was
didn't need because
they
they
had-
need a
they had
bunch
one.
because they ain't need a bunch of bums. What they need with 5 bums? That's 5 bums
to
you
make
gotta
good
pay.
Fight
fights.
each other.
Why?
Real
What
Why?
you mean?
Five
Crawford didn't pop
bums.
off till he fought Sean Porter.
Yo, them shits
then
is
he
fu-
fought
that was
Spence.
5
That was
bums,
it.
bro.
That's what
Them
he needed.
5
Those was
scrubs.
the best guys.
Why? Why is
5
speak,
got
Why
Yeah.
is speaking facts? Why is speaking facts hating?
Like he
because
did. Bud
that's
beat Porter. He
That's what
pretty
I'm
much
saying.
retired him. Okay,
Bud
so
needed Porter. He needed the best guys. Like it
Yeah.
popped off really when
I
he
don't know
started
about the
fighting.
best. Mean Machine gave him a better fight than Sean did.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Yo, Mean Machine gave Bud a better
Mean
fight than
Machine was
Spence.
bad. What you
He
Mean
mean?
Machine
dropped
gave
him.
Bud
He
a better
Bud
fight
he
than
was down.
Spence.
They
He
told Bud
dropped
he
him.
was
When
down
when
in
they
the Porter
asked
fight.
Bud, who's the hardest guy, who's the hardest puncher you ever fought? You know what he didn't say? Errol Spence. He said Mean Machine was the
That's
hardest.
cool. He didn't say Canelo either.
Canelo not
He
with the
didn't say Canelo
PBC. So
either.
what the fuck that? What does that mean? Canelo not with the PBC. Not a PBC
That's what I'm
fighter.
saying. You saying
I
like
thought
Yeah,
he was
two
talking about
fights and got the
being
fuck
a
PBC.
out.
hard puncher got to do with
I thought
like
he was
the
talking about
best fight?
PBC,
The best
CBP,
fight was the
and
Sean
then
Porter fight.
and then
LSD.
Like what you
there's
mean?
That's not
They
another
bad.
said in the 10th
non.
round he was down, man. He came out
He
and stopped.
played with
They
Sean,
told
man.
him
He
he was
made that shit
down.
look. Yo,
That was
can
a
we all
competitive
agree?
fight.
Can we all agree that Crawford made that shit look easy? Didn't he make that shit look easy, Gooch? That shit look easy as fuck.
Yeah.
What shit?
Hey, yo,
The
you know
Porter
what?
fight.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, it was competitive. He made it look easy. At
Nah,
the
it
end.
wasn't competitive. He was
It
ahead
wasn't.
he was ahead on all 3 judges' scorecards. He was literally ahead on all 3 judges' scorecards, and he scored 2 knockdowns. And what I
Yeah.
said, I literally told Chin. Shout
Why
out
did
to
his
Chin.
corner tell him he was down?
Shout out. It don't matter. We know what the judges' scorecard said.
You're,
They
you're
literally had
trying
them
too
all up.
hard. You're
They
trying too
had them
hard to
all up.
defend him.
I told Chan, yo, watch Kenny pull. I literally told Chan, it's on her channel. Like, watch Kenny pull him out because Crawford fucking him up too much, and he not used to get hit like that. Watch. It's too easy. Like PBC is not boxing, bro. Rolly
Hey,
got a belt.
you
That's
can
how you
hate
know
him,
that's
man.
not boxing. That's
Yo,
not
yo,
boxing.
Yo,
I don't know
yo,
what that shit is over there, bro.
hey, Jules, you know what?
You got to get that hate out your heart, Jules, man.
Go ahead, Herb. Go ahead, Herb.
You know what seemed to have flew over a lot of people's heads is that when Tank fought Jose Pedraza, Tank Top Rank had their hands in there.
Yeah.
That shit flew over a lot of people's head. Talking about crossing the other side of the street. They've been doing it, you know?
Yeah, they've been doing that. Like, how come sides of the street wasn't a problem with Wilder and Fury?
Yeah,
Fury draws with Wilder, signs the Top Rank, has 2 fights over there. Y'all made the fight. With Wilder, y'all made the second fight. Y'all made the third fight. All while y'all also saying Bud is on the wrong side of the street. Brody on the same side of the street as Fury, and y'all doing a fight with him.
You know,
That's crazy.
I believe Floyd always advised Al, and he told him like, "Yo, do not let Spence
I
go
think they're
over
the same
the
people.
side because he's gonna whoop his ass. Bud is gonna whoop his ass."
I mean, like, yeah, because I remember at the beginning of what was it, 2022 or 2023, the director of communications said that there was no money in that fight. This is literally what he said. I could pull up the interview in the Boxing Scene article where he said that fight don't make money. You a motherfucking lie. To date, that's the biggest fight Errol ever been in. That fight was bigger than any fight Errol had. Literally, like, it did more at the gate. It did more at the box office. Y'all wasn't gonna make that shit. It wasn't because of money. It
He
wasn't
could've fought
because of
Canelo.
sides of the street.
And it would have
It's
done
because you was
more.
scared.
And it would
He
have
could've
done
fought
more if it
Canelo.
would have been
Canelo
done
was cherry
sooner.
picking at that time.
Who could have fought Canelo? Spence?
Yeah.
He would have got Amir
God.
Khan. No, he would have got Amir Khan. Yeah, go ahead, go fight Canelo.
That
Go
would
fight
have been.
Canelo.
Talking about
That
during
would have been
time,
the.
yeah,
That would have.
Canelo was cherry picking
Go
at that
go
time.
fight Canelo.
Oh, that would
Cherry
have been.
picking. Get the fuck out of here.
That would have been the third car crash. God damn.
I'd have laughed so fucking hard off of that shit.
Shit, Man Machine hit harder than Canelo. Shit, that's what Crawford said. Shit.
Don't worry about what
Canelo ain't hitting
Crawford
like
said.
that.
You a PBC guy. You not don't pretend to be a Crawford fan. You a PBC guy.
I'm a fan of all these dudes.
No, you
I'm a
not.
fan
You
of
not.
boxing.
You not allowed. Yo, you listen, Fig. You don't even have the fucking clearances to be a Crawford fan. That's not allowed
What are you
by the
talking
U.S.
about?
government. You are a PBC
Bro, I
fan,
was
bro.
up here. I
There's no
had
talk about
Crawford
the
beat. I was
US
the only
government.
You
person
don't
up
got
here
you
that
don't
had
got the
Crawford beating
clearances.
Canelo. Like,
You
what are you
listen.
talking about?
I talked to the people at the fucking office. You not allowed to be a Crawford fan. I was born a Crawford fan. 1982. It was on my foot. Terrence Crawford. He wasn't even born yet. Terrence Crawford fan. He wasn't even born yet because I'm older than him. You're not allowed to be a Crawford fan. You got to be over there with Sebastian and Jesus Ramos.
Yeah,
that's your
the
team.
thing, y'all
That's
trying
your team. That's your team.
You trying to make it
With
a team.
Jason
I'm a fan of boxing.
Rosario
I
and
can
them.
appreciate
With Jason
Crawford and Spence.
Rosario. That's your team. My team. Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Manny Pacquiao,
Canelo beat
Floyd
Crawford.
Mayweather.
When I tried to
Make-
explain
make
it to
cha-
you, you was
make
calling me crazy,
champions.
dog. Like,
Dog,
come
we
on.
make
Your whole
legends
panel up here was
over
calling me
here. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Top Rank has promoted anyone from Muhammad Ali to Marvin Hagler.
It happened exactly
It's a
how I
different-
described
It's a
it.
different level, bro. It's
Fig
levels
Newton,
to the
Fig Newton is
game.
Fig Newton is the American Mirage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone.
don't
The shit is.
insult him.
The shit is. No, you know what the shit
Don't
is. No,
insult
wait.
him like
The,
that.
thing,
shit
the
is
funny
all
thing
this-
about
all
Mirage
this-
is Mirage, right?
The
That's the funny thing about Mirage.
God.
Benavidez would have beat Canelo.
Yo, wait, Mirage
the
that
fuck
picked
up.
Tony Harrison to Mirage that picked Tony Harrison to beat Tim Zoo. That Mirage?
I picked Tony Harrison to beat Tim Zoo too, to be real.
That was a fucking mistake.
Wow.
Mirage.
Tim Zoo,
Yo, that was-
over there.
Yo, that was
Put him
right.
in a,
That was
put him
right.
in a 16-foot by 16-foot ring
You know
and
what I'm
just
saying?
whoop him.
But shit, man, like I don't know, like and all of this is over Errol, who is clearly not coming back. But hey,
Fig staying on code.
I
Gotta
like
stay on
Errol,
code,
man. No,
man.
Errol's a good fighter, and he did everything he said. He didn't rob
He
the
said he was
fans.
gonna be undisputed. He
He
said
said he was
that.
gonna unify and fight for undisputed. He was gonna collect the belts and
Or
then
was
fight
he? Did
Crawford.
he also
He
say
tried.
he's gonna lose?
He
Did
didn't.
he say he was
He
gonna
didn't do it.
lose?
I mean, he
Crawford
a
gonna
fighter.
beat
None
my
of them say they're
ass
gonna lose.
in
None of them say they're
2017.
gonna lose.
Crawford
They're
is going
fighters.
2023. Crawford's gonna beat my
Nobody
ass.
expected Crawford to be the
He's
GOAT
gonna
how
fuck
he's
me
doing.
up.
Like, I thought he
No,
was
I
gonna beat
did.
Canelo, but I
No,
didn't
no,
think
no,
it was
no,
gonna
no.
look
Don't
how
say
it looked
nobody. I have
either.
video evidence. I've said it so many times ad nauseum. It's gonna look like Errol don't even belong in the same ring with him. That's how that fight is gonna look. Because he's a PBC guy. See, real fights with real fighters, right? That's hard to call. Like yesterday, because it's a real fight. That's a real fight with real fighters. But
They're
when it's a
fake because
PBC
they
guy,
fight
yo,
for
when
the
it's a
PBC, bro.
PBC guy,
Even though
yeah,
they're
that's easy.
Golden
That's
Boy
light.
fighters,
Yo, that's
you just
fucking
said a
light,
second
bro.
ago they were Golden Boy, got developed by Golden Boy, but
Yeah, but they
just
became
because they PBC,
they became
they
PBC
just
fighters. When they
automatically their
became
skills
like when
just
they became
magically
PBC fighters,
the
that even
lifetime, the
lowers it. That
decades of
even
fighting
lowers
since
it
they
a
were
little bit
children
more. Except for Ryan, because
evaporated.
Ryan has been trash all my life.
You
Ryan
just
has been
hate it.
trash.
Come on, you just I know.
I'm
Julius,
not
you
hating.
know,
Ryan is
y'all
trash.
just hate it. You
Ryan
just
is
hate
trash.
No,
I
Ryan
can't
dead
change.
trash,
kids
man.
and shit. Now they
I can't hate.
automatically
I can't
trash
change
'cause
the
Al
fate of the
Heyman exists.
PBC because Al Heyman ruined boxing, bro. He chased like 5 networks away, bro. Now it ain't no boxing on TV because of Al
I mean, I
Heyman.
could say that. I mean, I think that's just a
No, you
natural
can't say
progression
that because
of
that's just
TV
not a.
to
That's not the
online.
natural progression. NBC left
Yeah,
years ago. That was over.
TV ain't what it
NBC left a
was.
hot minute
TV
ago.
ain't what it was like
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
10
Nah, it
years ago,
sound, no,
20
you know
years
what it
ago.
sound like? It sound like they gave y'all money. They gave the PBC money, and you fucked it off paying Danny Garcia 1.5 to fight Rod
I
Salka.
mean, they probably
It was like, yo, what the
they
fuck
mistakes.
we doing? What are
That's
we
good
They made their
business.
doing?
That's
mistakes
good
and stuff
business.
like that, but I'm just saying, like, TV's not what it was. And, like, people my age are
Now,
watching TV like that.
but what about
Like,
10 years
them
ago?
the commercials
Yeah,
and shit,
yo,
the
you know what?
ads.
You saying, see,
People ain't watching
TV,
that
I'll
shit.
tell you what, I level with you. TV right now is not what it was. You're right now. But NBC left ages ago. So that's
Before
no
all
fucking
this shit went
excuse.
down.
Top
Fox,
Rank just left.
Fox
ESPN
left
left.
ages ago. Yo, and I hate to break the news to you, but my guy, my inside source, told me a couple of days ago, 3-4 days ago, that because of what looks like, I ain't gonna call it insider trading because it really ain't that, but it kind of is, but it kind of ain't. Top Rank and ESPN are talking again.
Hopefully, oh my god, that'd be fucking magical. I'm
That'd
scared.
be magic, but that's no. I
That'd
mean,
be
they're
great.
talking again. They're talking again because you know the UFC thing. It was some sketchy shit going on there. But to make a long story short, you know, I mean, I'm just saying that PBC is not a good brand for boxing, man. It's just not a good brand, man.
I mean, it might not be a good brand. Don't mean they don't got good fighters.
That- but you gotta make the fucking fights, or else what the fuck are you doing? You're charging fucking pay-per-view for tune-ups?
Shit, yeah, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, and that's what killed fucking boxing.
Fucking
I mean, that don't mean their fighters aren't good. I'm not arguing that. I'm just
Ruiz
saying,
versus
at the time,
Areola for.
welterweights,
Y'all
they had the
remember
best
they had the
welterweights.
nerve Ruiz versus Areola on Fox pay-per-view.
Ortiz Wilder rematch on get the fuck out of here.
Ortiz Charles Martin on January.
Yeah,
Second, first day of January.
Yeah.
They wildin'. They wildin'. Then
I don't know why you're defending them, Fig.
I mean,
like,
I'm not defending them. All I'm saying is they had the best welterweights during the time Errol spent.
No,
They
they
did
had
nothing with it.
welterweights. They
That's all I'm
had
saying.
I don't
They
know
had
about the
welterweights at
best.
154.
They
Y'all
had
just hating on
welterweights.
PBC. Your hatred
That's like a lot of
can't see
bitches got
past
titties, but that don't mean just because you got titties, you got the best titties. No, you have titties. I mean, you got the best ones.
Oh my
You
god.
have them, no?
They had a lot of
got 'em.
talent. They had a lot of talent, and they did nothing with it.
Yeah, they did. They were unifying belts. They had
No,
big
they
fights.
weren't. They were
PBC had
setting up
big fights.
fights. They were
Belts.
setup fights.
Thurman
Bullshit.
dropped
They
his
had
Thurman
Sean
dropped
Porter,
his
Kell
BC.
Brook, Thurman.
Thurman dropped
Garcia,
his
Spence.
BC right
Like,
after he
that
beat
shit-
Danny
that shit-
in a shit show at that, because that wasn't even a good
Man,
fight, man.
They was fighting.
Yo, the wild
Some
shit is
fights.
I could count on one hand how many good fights they made. Like that was good. That was like good to watch. I could count on one hand. The rest of that shit was hot garbage in the middle of July. That shit was haraka. That shit was through that. Shout out to my man Classic Metal. Too many people mumbling in the background. I need more mumbling. Let's go, Herb. Let's mumble, country. I want you to mumble a little bit, not too loud. You know what I'm saying? You get a little Crembo, Father Jordan, Heat and Folding.
Uncle Pecos.
Crembo.
Uncle Pecos.
Remember the Hillbilly
my
Band?
shit.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby.
The
You know what I'm
father.
saying? And Jordan, Heat and Folding. Kringle, and then the guitar string broke,
Right.
and he
The
plucked
cat.
plucked one out his beard.
Pluck one of his whiskers out. Nigga
Belt the
get
axe.
Crembo. That was that shit,
Grab
man.
the
Oh, them
tongue.
cartoons was good, man. Them cartoons was good,
I love-
man.
Hecko and Jekyll was my dude.
Yo, I seen Weapons. Did y'all see
I
Weapons?
seen that. That was great.
That shit was great, yo. And I love that. I was screaming, kill that bitch.
What is
I
that?
don't fuck up for nobody. Weapons on HBO, man. It's on HBO Max. You gotta watch that shit, man.
Is it a series?
It's a
For
movie.
two Jews, I saw it. I know what you did last summer.
I seen
Bazuda.
I seen that bullshit, man.
Bazooda.
That shit, that was so unnecessary. That fucking movie. Like, why y'all even made this dumb shit,
And then
man?
Fucking Freddie Prinze Jr., Jennifer Love Hewitt. They got the old cast up in there.
Only thing they could have did for me that would have saved that movie is if she takes her top off.
Yeah.
Then, because I always wanted to see her fucking titties. Even
Jennifer-
I want to see them shits now. Even though Gravity got them shits, I still want to see them shits.
Jennifer, Jennifer Love Hewitt was always hips. She never was really heavy topped it.
No, but she got some nice. I know she got some good things under the hood. There's some good things. She got an ass though now. She definitely got an ass now.
Yeah,
she got the
that's
hips
what-
and the ass now.
She caught me at, yeah.
You know, but that movie was so fucking pointless and garbage. Like, why y'all made this? Are y'all running out of ideas or something? Why the
Netflix
fuck y'all made
Netflix
this?
got room and a budget for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, go to Japan, steal their movies, and just change the fucking title, bro. Come on, let's get back like how we
Netflix
used to do it. Cause you know the Lion King is stolen, right? They stole that shit. Like the whole
Word.
premise and all. Yeah, that shit. They literally. I never knew. I didn't find out till 3 years ago. And the shit
Who
is
they
like,
steal
yo,
it from?
they stole it from a Japanese cartoon, except that the lion was white.
Kimba the White Lion Cub is the cartoon. I used to
That's
watch it
Yup.
every Saturday
That's my
morning with
favorite
Speed
movie.
Racer.
I'm dead ass. And
It was
you know what this
Japanese, but it was dubbed over in American for Saturday morning cartoon.
American
when I
always
was in
stealing. I shoulda
Kyoto
expected that
back
shit.
in '85, when I was in Kyoto, I used to watch that shit. When I was in Kyoto.
It was Speed Racer, Kimba the White Lion Cub, and Big Time Wrestling every Saturday morning.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that
yeah, they
shit
did
was so
like the word is out that and I'm okay with the stealing, just change it up a little bit, change the colors a little bit, change the music and shit, whatever, make it American, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Because right now these reboots, like, yo, they really trying to reboot Miami Vice. Homie, we don't need that in 2025. That's from a different era. We don't need
Yeah,
that.
you know what style of movie was dope? Have you ever seen this movie Kung Fu Hustle?
I seen Kung Fu Hustle. I seen that shit once when it came. I seen that shit.
With the
Yo,
hatchet
the
gang.
style of animation, how they did that shit was dope as hell.
It's
the
just
hat-
they running out of shit to do. They turn into things. They turn into things that are dated. Like, yeah, Miami Vice was like a vibe for a period. That was a vibe. But right now it's 2025. You don't understand that the buddy cop movie is never gonna have the same appeal that it has because people don't like police in 2025, right? You understand?
It
That-
can.
I don't think you could never do another 48 hours in 2025.
Not
You
the,
couldn't.
the style. If you change the style, like make it like super bad, even have like with how
It's
much
dated,
attention
bro.
cops
It's
get,
dated.
there's so many
See,
stories.
see, here's the shit. The Nick Nolte with Eddie Murphy, right? Preyed upon racial tensions at the
Yeah.
time, right? That's because that's what that was. Like, yeah, you doing a buddy cop thing, blah, blah, blah. But cops are generally not viewed here in this era that we live in the way that they was viewed in the 80s. Like, nah, they not. Like, you can't really do a cop movie and it's gonna appear. I was there. That's how I know. Like, yeah, that would never work in this era.
I think
It
it's
just
with
wouldn't.
like the tension of authority in America. Like,
Not
I
because
think
now
people
it's
can
played. now it's played. See, right now, right? Because a lot of comedians still do it, and they don't know that it's people like me that been hearing these jokes for
Yeah.
decades. I'm like, can we not hear about the white people anymore? That's why I love Tony Baker. Tony Baker's comedy is so original. He just talk about different shit. Because I'm like, well, the white people, does every set have to be about the fucking white people? It's not even like it's corny now. Like, bro, come on. Like, you don't got nothing to talk about. That's what
Hey.
Cosby. That's why Bill was so fucking special. I don't give a fuck. Bill just talked about regular shit. He like, and the thing is that in that era, it wasn't played. The problem now is progression. The shit is played. Let's make some Hamas jokes. Let's do that. Let's talk about Hamas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jules.
Like
have you
Taliban.
Have you ever seen?
They don't be playing.
Hey, Jules, did you ever watch Sleeping Dogs with Russell Crowe?
No, I didn't see that. Didn't see
You
that.
got to watch that. That's a great fucking movie.
You know, it's almost like the situation comedy too. The situation comedy basically is a good parallel for the buddy cop movie. The situation comedy, forget it. Sitcoms are not what they were. You don't have a Seinfeld for this era. You don't have a Full House. You don't. Why though? The situation comedy is dated. It is dated. People don't sit around the TV as much as they used to. They don't all run home and watch Channel 4. Some of them are watching TikTok. Some of them are watching YouTube. Some of them are watching Twitch. So the situation comedy doesn't even have the sway that it used to have. And the same applies to the buddy cop movie. That's not going to work. What you need to do now is you find the pop culture items, stories of the last 20 years and find the one that works so that it'll be relevant for this younger generation. Because right now what you're doing is you're catering to old fucks like me, and even I don't care. I don't want a Miami Vice reboot. You guys tried to reboot Knight Rider, I think 2 times. Bro, there's nothing exotic about a fucking talking car, bro. That's Alexa in 2025. What, the car talk shit? Ooh. Yeah, that was exotic in the 80s and the 90s. That's not exotic now.
It gotta be I think it's really important how the movie is made. Remember when Paranormal Activity came out and it was
Yeah,
how it was shot?
the medium is important. That is
Yes.
a good point. The
So if you
medium,
make a
the way
buddy
that you
cop
shoot it,
movie
yeah.
where it's like from the angle view of a body cam, and they just get into shenanigans or crazy shit just happening to them on their day, and they getting blamed for shit.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
good
saying?
fuck.
That
I
should
ain't
be
gonna
hilarious.
lie. If
Should
you
be
doing it
hilarious.
from the perspective of the body cam,
That shit would be fucking hilarious, bro.
I ain't
Like
gonna.
Bad
If you
Boys,
did, yeah,
remember
you
Bad
know what,
Boys?
yeah. But then
Cops.
but then it's not. It's like it is. It's not buddy cop, because for it to be buddy cop, the comedy of it is bouncing off of the two characters. You know, like Rush Hour. That's the comedy. Now, if you saying it's slapstick and it's from the perspective of a body cam, well, that's a good, and that actually is a good fucking idea. That's not really buddy cop though. That's not buddy
I mean,
cop.
like,
Buddy
let's say the
cop is
chemistry is like between the cops driving, but it's you see the angle of the body cam. They making jokes. They going into situations where they gotta act serious.
look.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
look
They gotta
at it.
put on the cop.
Rush Hour is the quintessential buddy cop movie. There is some sort of ethno or racial tension between the two characters, right? Because Jackie Chan, he from where the fuck is he? He's from over there.
Hong Kong and shit.
Chris is from right here, and that tension is what creates the comedy, and that is the comedy, the tension between the two protagonists. And it was the same with Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte, and that essentially encompasses the buddy cop genre. Even though Axel Foley was the star of Beverly Hills, there's a buddy cop element in there because the two white cops got to trail him while he's in Beverly Hills or whatever. So that element is still there. The tension, the racial or ethno tension, that's what makes that a subgenre. Whereas this medium, you may not even see who the two protagonists are. That's why it's not really buddy cop, but as an idea, it could definitely work. Like, yeah, if you seeing crazy shit through the that actually is a pretty good and original idea for them to come up, for them to do something with. But I would not put that in the buddy cop category. I would not put that. And there's
it could be done. I think it could be done tastefully. You know what I mean? Like
maybe it's just I those sentiments are so antiquated that it's just like I just don't know that could work in the era that we in. These kids are different than we are. This generation of people are different than we were. That's just the progression of the human condition and the human species. That like things that I found funny, they're not gonna find that funny. I still love Bugs Bunny cartoons. They're cartoons, I don't even fucking understand them. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like a bad acid trip. The humor is just complete. Well, I ain't gonna lie. There was. I love brain rot. If you ever bump into this shit on Instagram, bro, that shit makes me fucking laugh, bro. But it's just. But that's a great example of how different the humor is. That I'm like, yeah, there's certain things in the past. Like they were talking about. I think they were talking about trying to do the Breakfast Club. I think it was. I'm like, you can't redo the Breakfast
All
Club
movies
because.
need like super bad humor, like how the humor wasn't super bad. I think that's.
Give me a second. I gotta deal with my son.
Yeah, I think if all the humor was kind of like that super bad humor, that shit would be fucking fantastic. I definitely could see like a cop movie like that from the perspective of a body cam. You don't know who the guys are, or maybe you show who the guys are at a certain point in the movie. But let's say you've been getting cues, like you assume this is like a black cop because he's talking a certain way, but then you turn it over, the body cam finally turns it over, it's like an Asian dude. Should be fucking funny as hell, you know what I'm saying? Can make like a lot of moments. Yeah, but movies suck today. I think the last good movie I saw was Sinners. But what was the name of that movie you was talking about? Weapons?
Yeah, Weapons. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out on HBO Max.
I looked at it last night. Just last night. I kept hearing about it.
Yeah, I haven't used my HBO Max in it's been months since I fucking been on there.
Wow. Not really nothing really good really out now.
And we got that big card next month. It's only a couple weeks away. Benavidez card.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go up in my wallet for that one.
Oh yeah, definitely worth
Because
it.
I don't want no problem.
But yeah, they was talking about. I remember they was talking about doing fucking Breakfast Club over, and I'm like, that
What?
could never work. Yeah, that could never work in this era. That would never work in this era because that whole period was a vibe. Everything that's going on, the Molly Ringwald, the Judd fucking Nelson, the Ali Sheedy, that was a vibe. You can't make that contemporary, you know? It's just like Saturday Night Fever. You could never make a new Saturday Night Fever because that was a vibe of that time. It ain't gonna work for fucking 2025, you know?
Yeah, they'd be better off making Turn and Hooch.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain shit like I think that in this era, that because of their attention spans and the way that their minds work, situations captivate them more than characters. You know? It was about the characters before. It seems like it's about the situations now that the characters are in. So shit like Wrong Turn, you could do that over and over and over. That you driving through West Virginia and you ran into some homicidal hillbillies, you know, shit like that. But you know, it's a lot of other shit that has to remain in the past. You know, it has to remain in the past.
Have you seen the first Hills Have Eyes?
The first shit, yeah. I seen the first shit.
76.
Yeah,
I seen that shit.
Pee-wee, you got to wait till you be a man.
The second shit was wild though. I ain't gonna front. That's one reboot. They got that shit right.
They got it right. Because cannibalism, it's easy to put something gory like that together, you know.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Like
it wasn't bad.
That shit, bro. That shit start off bananas, bro. Like mom get the head blown, like dad get crucified. Like this shit is crazy. Like yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But certain shit, certain shit gotta stay in the past, man. Certain shit. Remember they tried to do 21 Jump Street like a couple of years ago. It was like that's not gonna work, man. It's not going because the other shit that they not really they made some shit, and I'm like, they tried to do Baywatch, and it was like, yeah, that's not even really Baywatch. But they, they tried to do. It's like you can't, like, it's not gonna work, man.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be what it was, man. You know,
Right? What is the
certain
Rock?
shit.
What does the Rock fit in on Baywatch? There was nobody diesel running around on the beach on Baywatch.
And the other shit is that Mitch, he wasn't real like I think he was supposed to be the Mitch of the shit, but they
Yeah.
took a completely different, like, it was comedy because it was like basically they did it like, because you'll ask certain questions like, well, look, why is Mitch out here solving crimes if he's a fucking lifeguard on the beach? You don't get paid enough to do that, right? So it's like the comedy revolved around that type of shit. They're like, yo, these dudes is really out here, couple of lifeguards getting into a shootout with some drug dealers.
They
Like, yo.
they making up for when David Hasselhoff had to hold his stomach in the whole episode. They making up for that.
Yo, and the shit is, I told motherfuckers because I'm old. Yo, Baywatch became some real other shit after a couple of seasons. Like, you remember he's fighting vampires and shit, werewolves. Baywatch Nights, him and a dude on the Doom buggy. I'm like, yo, how we go from lifeguards that solve crimes and fight drug dealers to vampires? Wow, bro.
God damn.
Shit, yo, it's not. You couldn't
80s
make
was
it up.
crazy, huh? The fuck?
You couldn't. It was you just couldn't make it. Like, how the fuck this went from a lifeguard show to him fighting occult demons and shit? Like, really? Fucking David Hasselhoff, bro. Like, well, what can I do?
He was holding his stomach in. You know that, right?
What's I know that, bro. Motherfucker, you still like, yo, get out of here, bro. Get out. That shit look painful too, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit look painful. Some people need to help somebody. Running down the beach all slow. Oh,
I saw a
shit.
porn movie on Netflix. It was kind of in the style of Wizard of Oz, 1920s Prairie Life, about this farm girl. I think it was called Pearl, but it was done
Pearl,
well.
I seen that shit.
Pearl.
I seen that shit.
Crazy
I
with the
think it was
hat.
done well.
Yeah, that was weird. It
And
was like a Broadway.
Yeah,
I seen it's a couple of decent ones. Like The Ritual is pretty good on Netflix. What's some good scary shits I see? Well, it's
you
not
ever
a whole
seen
lot of.
Autopsy of Jane Doe?
Nah, I ain't seen that. Is it good?
That's I like that one. It's good. Autopsy of Jane, and there's some nice titties in there too.
I seen X where it was like a porno. It's like an old. It's an old.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
Cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And
One of the
nasty
stories was
old
good. I like the
couple.
vampire story where the chick was like a vampire.
Yeah.
That was
good.
but the other
And the
ones was
fucking
good.
scenes was good too. The fucking like that's good porn shit. Fucking Submission with Megan Fox was good because I would have fucked that robot, and I'm not gonna apologize for that.
That
Me
shit
like,
was
nah,
weird, though.
Yeah.
nah. If I got a
She was-
robot that looked like Megan Fox, bro, it's gonna be cum stains all over that shit, and I'm not
Yeah,
apologizing. Like,
how she came at him too was crazy too. I would have.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nutting all in her engine, bro, in her battery pack.
But it was a
Nah.
messed up situation to be in.
Shoot the
Robot
spaceship
came
You know,
up.
it could be the shit is it could be a great situation if you send a robot to my house that look like Megan Fox and it's trying to fuck, then that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
They're like,
I'm shooting the spaceship up.
He had that, he tried to have honor about it. He tried to play cool and hard to get with it.
oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Layer evil.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even get mad at that. Like, hey, the robot want to get dick down. What the fuck was I supposed to do? I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got to do what's right for me. I got a nut in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was self-cleaning because it had a blue light or something.
Right.
Like, remember? The bitch had like a
Talking mad
UV
shit
light.
about your wife. Shit.
Yeah.
Your wife
Fucking Megan
good.
Fox. Like, don't send one that look like Sydney Sweeney. It's crazy. It's going to be batteries everywhere, bro. Bitch going to give birth to a pack of batteries. Shit is crazy.
Did you know that in the
Blaze,
book?
man.
In the book, An Interview with a Vampire, there was a lot of homosexuality in the book. But then in the movie came out, there was no homosexuality in it. But nowadays they took it in modern.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. I seen that movie when it came out, and I
Yeah.
asked my sister, "Why the fuck you took me to see this gay shit?"
The book
I'm-
is even more crazy. But now
I'm-
they
What's it called?
rebooted
What you
it. They
talking about?
rebooted it, and you know that today they're gonna put all that homosexuality that shit running.
Yeah, I mean, like they got a whole TV show. But look, there were parts about the film that I thought was good because it is a good movie. It is a good movie. Like it's one of the better made movies of the past. But remember, it was written by a woman. It was written by Anne Rice. She like all that homo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't want to see this homo shit. Because Lestat and Louis is basically lovers. That's what the shit is. That's what they act like an old married couple, basically.
Yeah.
And there was not for nothing. It was pedophilia in that shit, in a manner of speaking. Yes, because Claudia, while she is trapped in a child's body, Louis was fucking her, man.
Mm.
Throughout
What
the
are you
years,
talking about?
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
An interview with a vampire. An interview with a vampire. Louis bites this little girl. You know, Lestat completes the conversion, whatever, you know, the process, whatever. And yo, they didn't say it outright. But if you've seen the movie, you know what they're implying, that Louis and her got something going on, except she's trapped in the body of a child. And who wrote that shit? Fucking Anne Rice. Like, bitch, what kind of freak shit are you into?
Louis eating rats and
Billionaire,
shit.
that billionaire shit.
Louis eating rats.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
pretty fucking bad, man.
That was a part of that movie. Like motherfucker really said that they didn't say it and they never really showed it, but they implied it because they was traveling after they killed Lestat, they traveling the world together, and it was shit that Claudia said that's like, yo, the fuck is this?
Yeah, a lot of
But
the occult and stuff like that, they be having, you know,
having all that crazy
rituals.
shit in it.
Yeah, all
Hey, yo,
them crazy
country.
Yeah.
rituals they be on.
What you know about Fritz the cat?
Oh, I know about him.
Yeah,
What y'all
that's
know
my-
about Spy versus Spy? What y'all know
Oh, I
about
know
that?
about that too. I used to go get read them in
Flag-
Mad Magazine and get their little paperbacks all the time.
Yeah, they've been
That was
around.
my shit, Spy versus Spy. But that's the kind of stuff. It's kind of like I was talking to my wife about this shit. That even espionage is not what it was. War is not what it was. There's certain things that are gonna remain in the past. Things like James Bond, for example, that's dated. That's really dated. The idea that you got, like all the gadgets. Yeah, that's dated. That's an antiquated way of warfare. The modern warfare is all digital. It's all automated. It's not like that anymore. Where you gonna do the fighting? Yeah, it's not like that. And they just send a drone to your house, bro. Blow your shit up. That's
Hey,
that's
Jules,
the war.
Oh, I'm gonna answer the door. Boom!
I think you'll like Fritz the cat. Cause it's about a cat running.
Fritz is familiar.
He's a cat. He runs around getting high, juicing all kinds of drugs, fucking everything, and he's political. He's political. Yeah.
Fritz the cat is before my time because that's familiar. Fritz the cat. That's before my time.
He runs around fucking everything, using all kinds of drugs, and he's political too. He be starting revolutions and all kinds of shit. I'm like, wow, it was a cool cartoon.
I might have to look at that shit.
Somebody like
But
it,
shit-
he'll bug you out.
Shit like Garfield, right? I know that something like Garfield to this younger generation, like my son, to him, that would basically be old black and white Mickey Mouse cartoons to me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, certain things just they gotta stay in the past. It's not gonna work in the modern era, you know? It's not gonna work. Even now, like if they tried to redo Mickey Mouse, the kids wouldn't gravitate towards that. They on some different, like my son don't even really watch cartoons, high key. He don't really watch cartoons. He watch movies like Marvel movies, characters, but the superhero characters, but they don't even watch cartoons like they used to, man.
They don't.
Yeah.
They really
Shit
don't.
is crazy.
I used to watch anime. Anime got so much better throughout the years. Like,
That really did
It's
get better,
crazy.
honestly.
it's crazy.
Honestly, it's a whole thing, but it's a $1 billion business now. Like it was just some cult shit before. Now
Uh,
that shit
used
is
to get shamed for like an anime in a day. Now that
For
shit
real.
is
No, but
fucking.
now it's the fucking standard because the storytelling is good though. I'm not into it,
It's
but I know
crazy.
that the storytelling is what I'm told
It's
is no, the
major,
storytelling is actually really good.
bro. Have you ever seen this anime called Death Note? Bro, that shit is so motherfucking good. They tried to make a live action movie, but they really can't capture it properly. Man, the story is
I
crazy.
suppose it's because animes are series a lot of the time, so they got plenty of time to develop characters and tell the story the way they want to tell it. Whereas a feature film, too many time constraints, visual constraints, and time constraints. That it's
The
just not
last
gonna work.
Airbender they just did wasn't bad though. I liked it.
Yeah, the new one, the live action shit.
Hmm
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't
yeah, like
perfect, but it was better than the last. Definitely better than
just
the
think
previous.
I just think certain shit is really yes for the past, man. It's for the past. Like the born identity, that's dated because it's just not like that anymore. Listen, before the US government spends $1 billion, $1 trillion over a motherfucker that you could just shoot in the fucking face, they will just send a drone to your house,
I mean, but
bro.
John Wick worked, right?
Sort of, but that's not government espionage. That's the popcorn action movie. That's what that is. That it's fighting for the sake of fighting, you know what I mean? The first one was compelling just because they played on your heartstrings. Yo, they killed this fucking dog. This guy's already having a hard enough time. They killed his fucking dog too. Yeah, you want him to shoot everybody, man. But after the second one and the third one, it just becomes gratuitous violence. That's why I'm not big on that one. It just don't make me think. I like Matrix because it made me think. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
damn, that's some cool shit, man. Like I never thought of that. You
shit
know what
was
I mean?
deep. Yeah,
It was clever. Whereas Wick, yeah, I like the first Wick, just because the way they talked about him, I appreciated it. That the Russian dude was like nervous and shit. John Wick is dangerous, man. It's like, yeah, I appreciated the shit. But after the second and the third one, it's like I don't really like gratuitous violence for the sake of violence. It's a hack. It's not a good way to tell a story. The violence is supposed to be a storytelling mechanism, like in Bourne, which I love Bourne. Why? Because the way they fight is indicative of what they are. It don't last long. They trying to kill each other. They real fucking good at it, and you can see that in the way it's set up. That it's a storytelling mechanism. But just
yo, there
shootout
was
for the
this
shootout. I
there's
don't
this
like that.
anime they called Vinland Saga. It's like based in 2 seasons. First season had like a lot of violence in it, but the second season was just like it was a story of about the violence. Story revolves around this one character. He's like a warrior, so there's like a lot of violence in the first season. But the
Mm.
second season is revolving around like PTSD and him having nightmares and trying to deal with the trauma of all the violence that happened during the first season. So it wasn't really about it wasn't heavy on action in the second season. And like, storytelling wise, it was great. Like the duality, the contrast between them, the two. Like
Yeah,
Whatever.
because now
John
the
Wick
the
kind of
pop.
went like that, it'd have been dope.
Yeah, because
What?
they took elements. They did with that what they take the things that people respond to and they basically overemphasize them. So they really like the shooting and the violence, and they saw that people enjoyed the action of the first film, then superimposed it in the second, and it just goes like that. And it's like, well, look, the kids in this generation, and generally speaking, they get their violence fix from video games now. That's what's different now to the past. Yeah, they don't get their violence fix from watching the story play out. Now what they like to do is play the story, and they get their violence fixed that way. The younger generation, which is why I fear that movies could become an antiquated medium because they're not interactive enough. The attention spans are too short. Some storylines are too hard for this younger generation to follow. They're not going to keep up with it. They want a hands-on thing. So maybe what becomes the future is storytelling. Well, I mean, it's not the future, it's here. That yeah, they play games, and there's this big emphasis on storytelling now in the games. Whereas, before you just played a game for the cool graphics and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
So, now it's like a whole thing that the games got writers, man. It's like a fucking script. Got fucking writers and all of that.
What's
You
the
know?
movie Ready Player One? It was like
Yeah, that shit.
the game.
All
was
the video
like,
game characters was in that shit.
yeah,
Lots of pop culture references in that shit. I remember that. You know,
just the
so
idea of like the virtual world should make money virtually online in a virtual space. You know what I mean? Like,
and
that
it's
shit-
not that dissimilar from the world that they were born into. So it appeals to like it's appealing to them, you know, because it is not that dissimilar from the world that they were born into, but the world that we were born into, yeah, it's completely different. So
but we
there's
can
things
see
in the
how it's going. Like, you see that
yeah,
being
that's
a
that's
very
the
real
cool
reality.
part. That's the cool part that we that are old enough can see that contrast of how it was and how it is and where it's going. You know, you can see where it's going. I don't really like where it's going, but hey, it's going there. What you know, it's that's where it's going. And yeah, there's just things that are in the past, like a Christmas Carol, for example, the Christmas story. You'll shoot your eye out, Ralphie. I'm always gonna love a movie like that, but a movie like that has no place in this era for these children. They don't view Christmas the way that I did. They literally don't. I was telling my daughter because my daughter, it looks like she wants to do film, and I was telling her that Exorcist, the part of the reason that Exorcist was such an effective story is because the people were more religious back then. You had more people going to church back then than you do now. So these religious themes about demonology and possession, they were provocative in that time. Whereas to this younger generation, they're atheists. They don't give a shit about that. It doesn't strike the chord with this generation that it did with the previous ones because they were more religious. They were more superstitious. It was better for them. It was more effective storytelling for them. Whereas this generation, well, that's why the movies aren't scary. They're atheists. They don't fucking believe in anything. Scary to them is an overdraft fee. Scary to them
the
is
existence of God will probably be scary to them. Like, oh,
yeah.
that's true. Like that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That
there's
could
certain
be
things.
actually an ideal motherfucker a horror movie about God existing.
For
And a
real.
bunch of atheists
Well,
freaking
there
out
was
like, oh shit.
there was a book that was kind of cool, like that concept. The book, you read the whole book. I read the whole book. It's a Dean Koontz book. It's called The Taking. All this crazy shit starts to happen. You don't know what the fuck it is. It's all type of crazy shit going on, to make a long story short. When you're done with the book, what you uncover is that was the rapture, basically. And it's like, oh, I could see that being adapted into a film where there's stuff going on. And if you do it in the perspective of a first person, it's a lot of stuff going on, and then maybe you don't realize it till the end. Yeah, you got stuck, bro. You got left behind. All the good people are gone. You know, something like that. You could do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That will be crazy. Just
Good
character
people are
figuring
gone.
out like what the fuck's going on. Like what the fuck.
Yeah.
What
But
the
they
fuck
are so derelict of originality. They tried to do War of the Worlds again, and I'm like, look, there's certain movies that maybe they were done so well, you don't really need to do them over. You just,
What do you think
you know,
the problem is? Do you think drugs is the problem? Like there's drugs.
Hey, you know something? But
More
remember
people do drugs, so
Psycho? Remember,
Yep.
remember Psycho? The black
yeah,
and white.
yeah. The first shit, I seen that shit.
But they did it over with the original Anthony Perkins, right?
Yeah.
They did. It came back a few years later, and Anthony Perkins took the same role on, more up to date. That's the only
No,
time
they added to the lore. See, one thing, and I've said this before, fan fiction could be a new subgenre that can reignite certain franchises. The Psycho franchise, you know the guy from The Good Doctor that he plays the autistic kid?
The Good Doctor. I'm not familiar with that.
It's the actor that plays the autistic doctor, right? He was on Psycho, and basically the premise of the show is the years in between the time he was a child and where he becomes a man, right? So you know all the molestation of the mom and all that type of shit, and that was what the show was about. It's like, yeah, if you take an existing piece of fiction and really expand upon that universe, because that seems to be what they're trying to do. But even, I'll tell you what, let's be real. Like, how many Psycho movies you trying to make, though? You know, I just think you're out of ideas. That's what I see. You don't know what else to make. That could also be that a lot of the people that are in charge, because this is what it could be. A lot of these people that are in charge are my age in your age, and they don't understand this younger generation. You're trying to use all these ideas for an audience that consists of people my age, where everybody ain't in their 40s though. You got to find a way to appeal to these younger people, and they don't go for the same things that we went for. When we kids, you wave a couple of toys in front of some shit, we're fucking excited. These kids are different. You know, my son, he took one look at that Superman costume. He said, "What the hell is this? Where are the other people?" That was him. He's a kid. He's like, "Where are the other people? This doesn't look. What happened?" My daughter, she's a teenager. She's like, "Oh, this shit look trash. I'm not watching that." My daughter, she's fucking teenager. She was like, "Yo, this different, man." Yeah, that's not cat. My wife was trying to get me to watch it, and they the reason that we didn't. I wasn't gonna watch that shit anyway, but they the reason we didn't, because they're like, "Yeah, this shit looks cheap. What did they do? Where's it? Where are all the people? Where's people from the?" I told them, "Yo, they rebooted the movie." Like, "Oh, I don't want to see that shit." Like, I don't either. I don't either.
Man, yeah. You know what's crazy? You know, Carissa Shell's movie. The budget was 12 million. They only made 5 million.
Yeah, I seen that shit, man.
Yeah,
I seen that shit. They got the Christy Martin shit coming out, and we'll see, because it's on one end, yeah, the movie didn't do good, but it's a lot of movies that ain't doing good. The Rock shit didn't do good, bro.
Yeah.
The Smashing Machine, that shit was a flop.
Damn, and I didn't see it yet, but it looked like something I would like.
No, but do you see it, right? That it looks like a well put together film. It looks like the kind of shit that people our age in our time would go see it. But to this younger generation, they don't give a fuck about no Mark Kerr. They don't care. That this younger generation don't give a fuck about that. Like, who? Maybe if it was about Mr. Beast or Kai Cenat, they might give a fuck. But nah, they don't give a fuck about no Mark Kerr.
Oh my God.
It's the values too. When we was kids, we either wanted to be athletes or fighters, masculine shit. This younger generation is not like that. They not like that. These motherfuckers drink coffee with whipped cream in it, and then they wear kefiyes. Yeah, shit like they just different.
Long hair and shit.
None of my nephews and my son. Nobody wants to box. Nobody. My son, my nephews, and I got boxing buddies that got gyms. I'm like, come on, they don't want to do it. I'm like, God damn, my grandson. Nobody wants to box. They want to shoot a jump.
Tell you,
want to half-ass shoot a jump shot.
They don't view. I could tell you, hand on heart, Braun is not to these kids what MJ was. I know that MJ, that is it. It's different, man. You could say he is the MJ of this generation if you want. You could, right? But the perspective, the filter, it's not the same. Young men either wanted to play basketball, baseball, football, or they wanted to be fighters. They all wanted to be masculine shit. Not this generation. They don't even like sports like that. They don't like sports like that.
Hey, yo, I was telling the panel before, I think when you took a break, about a friend of mine that I grew up with. We went to junior high school together, and we used to fight in the schoolyard a lot. And so I think in '92 he turned professional. I went up north, and he became a WBA world champion. His name was Lonnie Bradley. He became a champion. And I started out with him, but I went to jail. He went and did what he had to do. And he was telling me, today, me and him are still brothers to this day. So he has a gym, 125th Street. He says most of the kids come in there, wrap their hands up, sweat a little, and start taking pictures for the gram. They make it look like they really about that life. And these kids, they come there just the front. To look like, they come there. They don't want to spar. They want to just shadow box and get sweaty and
check it out. They don't want nobody in our age group to tell them the truth that you don't have it as hard as we did. You literally don't. You complain more than we did, but you literally don't have it harder than we did. You literally don't. You now have tools. They really don't want to hear that. Look, you know how before you want to be a rapper, so You got to do the gigs and get the A&Rs to hear you out. Yeah, you don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. If your music is actually good, you don't need a record company. You can upload your music to YouTube and make your money that way. There's a guy, Samuel Kim. He takes existing scores, right? And he brings the best shit out of them. I listen to this fucking guy. He's fucking amazing, right? And he get money off of that, millions of views off of that, all without a record company, And he and he not stealing nothing. He put it together, and yo, the shit is mean. And it's like, yeah, that's where it's at. This younger generation has it much easier than we did because the process was different. You had to rely on different things. So you got kids, yo, you like you said, they'll go to the gym just to take a couple of flicks and then they up out of there. They're not really trying to do that. Yeah. They're not really trying to make weight, get your face all fucking banged. They ain't not trying to do all that.
Go in there and work out, get their little muscle pumped up and start taking pictures. Man.
No, crazy. Yeah. I mean, that's really, they don't want to be embarrassed. That's the perfect shit, because that is what it is. Like, yeah, embarrassment. Yeah, they don't want to go through that shit. Whereas, this is no, but this is the thing, and I've said this in multiple lives. The reason that boxing is still okay and it will never go away is because there are hungry people out there from poor countries, and as long as you're willing to pay them to fight somebody, oh yeah, they'll fight, because they're still getting it on. It's the reason the Eastern Europeans are still in that shit. It's the reason the Argentines, the Mexicans, and different parts of South America, like, no, fighting is human nature, so it's never gonna go away. But the reason that American boxing is in such decline is because, well, they've been living high on the hog for a long time, and they don't want to admit it. This not as rough now as it used to be. They don't want to hear that from people our age, but yeah, what it is, the truth. You guys got all different type of revenue stream that we did not have. The internet was not a thing. The bitches, you don't just jump on, make an OnlyFans and show people your asshole and make money. No, you had to suck dick before. Real dicks in your mouth. Real dicks in your mouth, in your twat. And then that's how you had to get the goddamn money. Shout out to my man Justino. Pippen sold Braun. Don't got that gene Kobe and Pippen told Braun. Yeah. You could say that Braun is the MJ of this era as a parallel, but having lived to see both, yeah, they don't view you the way they view him. I could tell you
he hasn't done what Michael did. Like, he's not as great.
Yeah, but it's sort of like, you got your successor, right? You know that Ali was viewed a certain way. Not to say that Mike was a successor, but I could say Ali was viewed as a larger than life figure. I could say, having lived through the 80s, that's how I looked at Mike. This larger than life, like, nah, this fucking Achilles or some type of shit. And what I see is this younger generation, they don't look at things like that anymore, sort of. Like, nah, they don't. The mythos is not there. The veneration is not there. And it's because, well, these are masculine things, and these kids don't really want to be masculine. Nah, they just want to eat hot Cheetos and play video games.
I like that Javier Herrera kid, personality-wise. You know the one?
I don't know him.
Javier Herrera. He kind of looks like XXX Tentacion. He's like, he got a lot of confidence though. I think he fights out of the UK.
Oh, Javier, like, that's the guy. He wanted to fight Shakur.
He want to fight Shakur?
He wanted to fight Shakur. When Stephen when Floyd Schofield pulled out, like, and then the kid wanted to step in and fight in his place.
He would have got whooped.
Shakur
he would have lost.
Shakur went with Hadley instead, though.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is different. Shit is different. But at the end of the day, that's a part of getting old, I guess. There's things I read about from the past that obviously are from way before my time. Like, they used to pay a motherfucker to come to your house and be an alarm. They used in the Roaring 20s, around there, they used to pay motherfuckers to come to your house and throw rocks at your window to wake you up for work. That was normal.
Wow.
They used to have stores in New York in the 20s and no, I think this was the 40s, where it was completely automated. You go in there with a couple of quarters, you pull out like a fucking meatloaf. You pull out mashed potatoes and pork chops, shit like that, right? It was completely normal. And these are all things that gradually faded away, that if somebody don't tell you about them, you'd never know they existed. Completely phased out. But they were normal once. And I just think, yeah, that's kind of where we at, where some of the things that were normal when I was growing up, and themes and genres and mediums and forms of entertainment, a couple of years, yeah, it might be a thing of the past.
Yeah. Shit, AI is gonna kill all that. Whenever the
Yeah.
virtual world gets really popping, I know a couple years ago they were kind of the whole metaverse and cryptocurrency and all that shit was like really popping. But whenever that like comes back around and they make a virtual world where people spend more time on some Ready Player One shit in a virtual space, you can make money online virtually without having to leave your house. Like
Yeah.
their
It's gonna be
everything.
everybody's gonna be jacked in, bro. Everybody's gonna like, yeah, I don't like I mean, like, look, these motherfuckers leaving reality right now. So, you know,
Exactly.
shit. Who is that?
Sound like Maury.
Well, I'm about to go to sleep anyway, so I see y'all motherfuckers on the next one.
Have a good night, fellas.
All right,
Nice,
guys,
salute.
peace.